Well,
The pleasure's all
it
mine for
really,
sure.
really, AJ, it really do say a lot. Cause man, he'll tell you, you ain't never finna pull up to my house and see a bunch of motherfuckers here.
It's a dude on on TikTok, Facebook. I don't forget which app. He looked like he one of your kids, Kirk. I swear he looked like he your son. I said, damn, that nigga look like Kirk. I said, why am I seeing Kirk? I said, it must be 2 weeks to pass. I must miss Kirk or something because I was seeing you. I said, damn, he look like Kirk.
Yeah.
Damn.
I don't fool with a lot of people, man. I got trust issues because I know people will come like they clean with you, man. They got some other
Man,
shit going on.
that
Yeah.
hidden
They
hidden
always
agenda,
they always got some
ulterior motive.
behind the door back door shit just waiting
Yes,
on.
yes,
So
yes, yes.
I fuck with the people that I fuck with them. I fuck with them. But other
Well,
than
it's
that,
good to be cool to be fucked with. You hear me?
Right, right. Yeah, you good people. And you know,
Mm.
and then you got a little knowledge. You know a little bit about the
A little
child
bit,
support stuff.
just a little
But let me
bit.
ask you this. Speaking of child support, let me
It's
ask you
it's
this.
it's from experience. You hear me? Yeah.
Right. Let me ask you this, because I was watching a old podcast and you were speaking some stuff, you know what I'm saying? And I said, um, what if they getting a lump sum? You know, in that fine print, like let's just say somebody getting a lump sum from a life insurance policy or something. Child support can snatch that too.
Now I don't know about the inheritance of it all.
Mm-hmm.
But I believe so. Yeah.
look here, man. Any company,
Anything they
listen,
come across,
let me
if they
tell you
come
something.
across on that social security number, child support gonna snatch.
The only reason they may get away with it because it's not taxable income. However,
Right.
however, if somehow it be known that they got that paper,
Let's say the baby mama find out he got that
he got that
inheritance.
paper.
And she go down there and say,
All
oh, well, he got
all she
paper.
got to
I need
do,
an increase.
all she got to do is say, "Hey, he just got a settlement check,"
Yeah. That's all she got to
and
do.
if he in the rears,
It's
oh, they
over with.
finna get that money.
It's over
With
with.
they finna get that money. With it,
Quickly, swiftly.
Right, right. Yeah,
so
Then
so
so
that nigga can't hit the lottery. You understand me? And if he owe child support, and he got arrears. That nigga better not hit the lottery.
oh wow.
What you
do
doing,
you know
girl?
do you know
Yeah,
do
it's
you know
wild. It's
do you
wild. So I
know
was wondering because you was breaking it down on one of the podcasts. I don't know which one it was, but we was talking about something, and girl, you went all telling the ins and outs. I said this girl didn't either work in that field or something because you was hitting everything on the head.
I tell you something different that you didn't know. Just say you've been with a woman 20 plus years, and just say you got a 401 or whatever, and y'all get divorced. You get a new wife, but because of that time spent with that first wife, she entitled she entitled to certain parts of that money.
Oh yeah, that retirement.
They'll ask you when you get it, do you have a spouse or a divorced spouse or any of that shit? That man, listen, they find white folks have all kind of trap doors for your motherfucking ass, man. They just make up shit.
And
I,
everything got a loophole.
I ain't never, man. They make up. They got shit that they be doing. That's why they stay on top. See, they don't think like we think, small time, and we got. Oh, I got enough money. They don't think that kind of way. They on some more shit. They
They
want
want
all the
they want
money.
all the money.
They want life
Mm.
changing money. They ain't fucked
Yeah.
up about no few thousand, no few 100,000. They ain't
Mm-mm.
fucked up about that. They want generational wealth. You look at your boy, this motherfucker confiscating whole countries and
Mm.
Hey,
and
I'm a
getting and
boy.
getting oil money. His family won't ever be broke, nigga. I'm talking about ever, ever. And now he's got he's made it where this fool has made it where the courts can't even prosecute a president no matter what his crime is.
Mhm. See, here's the thing. What
He
Donald
can't
Trump
be
has
prosecuted.
exposed is that it was a whole lot of gray areas in the powers in the Constitution, a whole lot of gray areas in the powers of the president that
Yeah.
we should have addressed. And he found all the gray areas.
He
He
found
found
all the
all the
loopholes.
loopholes. Huh.
He could send the
And man, I,
military
I
in
ain't
there.
I ain't mad at him. I mean, it's almost like
Man,
I
fuck
would
that
have did it
motherfucker.
if it
I
were
am
me.
mad at him.
I ain't gonna lie though, Kirk. If it were me, I would have did it too. Let me see what's up really.
Listen,
Let me see what all I really can do.
look here. He put them people in power, and he knew that if he stay in office, he was gonna use that authority.
Why you think he did? You talking about the Supreme Court?
He made them do it.
Yes. He appointed what, 3 of them, 3 or
Yes.
4. Yeah,
And there was 2 already. He already had
already.
he already had
Clarence Thomas already
he,
been in the pocket.
he already had that bitch.
Yeah, Clarence Thomas been in the pocket since we call him with the crack.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
so now he could send his whole military in there and just kill a whole bunch of people, and he'll never be prosecuted.
On U.S. soil.
He got that kind of power, D. And you think he won't use it? Listen, he could kill a rival. He can kill somebody running against him. Have his ass obliterated. Ain't shit gonna happen to him.
Yeah, he out there doing the fool, man.
The first thing he did was let me find all the rules and loopholes that's gonna cover my ass. And on that, I can't do nothing but respect the man. The man covered his ass. I ain't gonna lie to you. The man covering his ass.
The only thing that he's worried about, see, he can't be charged for anything that happened to him while he's president. That's why he wants them files released, them Epstein files, because he did all of that shit when he wasn't. He was just a regular motherfucker then, see.
But also, he can remain president if we in war, right? Even if his term is up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, he could call and say, hey,
see, he found all the loopholes, baby.
We got a civil arrest in this country. There's no way we could have an election when we got a
civil war brewing, right? Us against them, them and us.
Oh yeah,
and it's a civil war brewing, but the man did cover his ass. Y'all gotta say that I ain't taking up. I'm not George. I'm not gonna be George today. That's just George, this guy. Okay, so we're gonna let George take up for him.
I just thought about old George. George loved that man.
Yeah, but by the same token, though, the man covered his ass. He covered his ass.
Well, it ain't.
So we the one elected a felon to be president.
It ain't that he ain't that he got the people around him smart enough to find all of this shit. He's actually a stupid son of a bitch.
But he's smart enough to get smart motherfuckers.
Well. Look, that's what people who in business. That's all they do is find a way to get over.
To capitalize.
That's what business is. You know what I'm saying?
Capitalism.
And that's what he used to.
Mm-hmm.
Because other presidents tried to be so
status quo like the ones before them. He broke the he ain't worried about that. He was worried about that power of the president to what is that? Not impeach and when you let people out of jail. Oh shit, I'm losing the word. The power of the president to pardon. Yeah. So he decided, okay, how can I pardon myself? See what I'm saying? Because see, I'm fucking up over here. They got these charges, And he was like, But then he realized he's like, okay, I can't pardon my motherfucking self, but I can put some people in position.
There you go.
You understand?
But see, Trump,
and what he did.
But see, Trump ain't afraid to be
the risk take.
he ain't afraid to be unliked. See,
Yeah.
some people got to be. Only thing he won't allow is nobody in his cabinet, and I absolutely mean nobody. They better not say one fucking bad thing about him in his cabinet. You
I
can't
mean, I'm
have
your
division.
fucking boss. Think about it. You gonna want me to keep signing your check and you talk about me? I'm
Yeah,
your fucking boss.
you can't have division amongst your own people.
Mm-mm.
You know.
I'm not
And
taking up for the man. I'm just
no,
respecting his
no, no.
business principles.
Listen,
I
listen,
just gotta
listen.
respect his business principles. How he run, how he do. I see the business
Oh,
and what he
AJ, I
doing.
know you're right. Listen,
Mm-hmm.
he used the game like when it came to taxes. All the money he make, he only paid taxes on $700.
Man, I'm trying to get like
And
that.
they said, you dirty motherfucker. He said, well, hey, y'all made the loopholes, not me.
Loophole.
I
I
just
just
took
walked through.
I just took
I be
advantage
feeling
of
like the man when I walk through. You heard me? He
it.
walked
Mhm.
through. Can't get
So
mad about him walk through 'em.
so in that regard, but he's just a rotten motherfucking human being though.
Yeah, he ain't got no humanity. He has no heart.
Did you see what the Catholic Church the woman the church asked him, begged him, literally on TV. He was at church, him and his whole congregation, about 5 or 6 of his cronies and his daughter, and the vice president. And he was in a church ceremony, and the minister asked Mr. Trump, President Trump, I know right now there's a lot of people worried and concerned that their parents are going to be ripped from them and sent away. I'm begging you to have mercy on our brothers and sisters. He said this person was the boldest person I ever seen. They tried to embarrass, and you should have saw how
I
Trump
saw
was
that
look.
she called his ass at church.
Yeah,
Called
hey,
him in the church. And
you
where
should have
he
saw
is,
how
wasn't nowhere to run, wasn't nowhere to
you
hide, wasn't nothing.
you, you should have
She got
saw
his
how
ass.
Trump was. You should have saw how
She
Trump was
got
looking
his
at that
ass.
preacher, man.
Man, she got his ass good. He
It,
wasn't
it was
expecting her to say that.
yeah. Nobody was. I was shocked,
Mm-mm. Yes,
but she said,
Lord.
"Hey, D."
The time he went to that church, that black lady stood up in that church and red hair from the top from the top of his head to the soles of his feet. Didn't cuss, didn't do nothing, talk bad about him, but then asked him. She was trying to reach the heart of him, you know.
she got
Talk to. She
conviction.
was trying to speak to his
She
heart.
believed. She believed in her faith, bro. She got conviction. She,
Mm-hmm.
she named all creed, all colors, all
Right.
sects.
She was
Have
trying to
mercy
talk to
on
his
all
heart.
of them. The trans, the lesbians. She spoke the. Hey man, she included everybody. Mr. President, I'm asking you to please have mercy on these people.
Yep.
You
We
know,
might say, what you talking about?
just mercy.
And then
That's
I
all
think
we
what the
want. Just
next
a little
within that
mercy.
next week or something, he was detaining. ICE was full force after that, wasn't it?
Well, he
If
held
I'm not
back.
mistaken.
He put a freeze on removing so many people or some shit he did.
Oh yeah, because you know what? Here in Memphis, they was scared to send their kids to school because they was thinking they were gonna come get them from the school when they go pick up their kids, stuff like that. So I
Talking
think
about
yeah, he
the
put something in
Mexicans and stuff.
place.
Man,
Mm-hmm.
listen, man, I'm the coldest people I ever seen in my life, man. I saw some shit. I saw some shit I ain't never seen in my life, D. When I was in Chicago, I saw, it ain't like I could see some shit with somebody else's eyes. You know that comedian said, "Seen it with my own eyes." Nigga,
Right,
yeah,
yeah, you seen this with your own eyes.
I seen it with my own eyes.
What you see with your own eyes?
I love that comedian. He said that I seen it with my own eyes. Like, nigga, who eyes you gonna see it with? But
Right.
anyway, I saw some Mexicans working on the roof in the fucking wintertime, bro. It's freezing out there. It's snow on parts of the roof, nigga. They up there. All you hear is that nail gun. Ta, 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 ta. They ain't getting a fuck, nigga. Nigga, It could be too hot, too cold. It could be too dry. Anything. A nigga find
They
any
gonna
reason
work. They'll
not
whack.
Man, as long as it ain't, they can be raining, as long as it ain't thunder and lightning, baby.
my daddy said, he said, you sure ain't lying. He said, cause when I had that damage, that tree fell on my roof in
Mm.
Louisiana, he said, he said, I went to Louisiana and picked up some water. I mean, I went to Mississippi and put some watermelons. I come back, it was raining. The Mexicans then threw plastic over the top of their goddamn self, up under that motherfucker, putting that roof on. Tat, 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 tat. He said, man, it better not be no water getting there. He said, no, Mr. Charlie, no water. No water getting. Dude, them dudes was up under the plastic, D, working. Pop, 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 pop. They, hey, man,
Hey, have you seen Caldwell House?
no.
And you ain't seen it on the like when you go in across it on the right hand side, that big old house.
When you going to cross it,
Yeah, when you leaving Bastrop heading toward cross it on the
on
right hand
four,
side
on
where the
four,
old house used to be.
on 425,
Yeah,
where you turn by the
it's-
courthouse and you head like you going out to cross it.
right. You going all the way down like you going to Log Cabin.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
You know, did you ever know where his house was anyway? Period.
No, I didn't.
Okay, well he got a whole set of Mexicans and they built it. They put his whole house together, man. He went and bought him a couple of them. He said they came down there and they put everything together. He got like I think 3 or 4 car garage. I'm surprised. Next time you down that way, ride out that way and look for his house.
Well,
He gave us a tour of it. He got
well,
that thing built up like Yo MTV Raps,
I
Yo
don't know the
MTV
last
Crib.
time. I don't know the last time you've been to back, but you don't go to cross it the same way you used to. You used to take
Yeah, I
425 and
think you was telling me that they did something to the
it
highway.
used to take you straight into cross it. It don't do that no more, D. You got to go
Oh,
down so far. You got to take a left turn to go to cross it. That shit shocked the shit out of me, man.
oh wow.
You wait till you go down there again. You go out there on cross the highway and think you gonna ride straight in. Man, I drove that. I used to could drive that shot straight, man, with my eyes closed.
Right.
It ain't no more. You keep going, what you gonna find out? Your ass ain't gonna be in crossing. That shit, they got
Hamburg
that shit.
somewhere.
That shit, there you go. They got that shit where wild go to Hamburg and all of that shit. You got to take a left turn, man. They done cut all through them woods, man.
Damn. Okay.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
man.
what let's see. What you got going, AJ? Let's see.
In slow motion on my end.
How you bring in the new year? You was drunk, high, or both?
Mine. Mine. Look, I was trying to be on TikTok, right? And I was like, well, me and my brother, we were gonna toast it up for 12, and I would go get on TikTok after 12. So I get on TikTok about 12:03, something like that. And they pop, 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 pop outside. Pop, 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 pop. You know what I'm saying? Man, so I I had already been playing the music, and I guess God didn't want me to be look, it what look, it out, you know what I'm saying? He didn't want that.
Right,
He was like, you should be playing some amazing grace.
right.
Man, do you know, man, somebody, all I heard was pop, 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 pop. And my motherfucking internet went out, man. My shit didn't come on till the next day, 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
So what you be doing on TikTok?
Singing in the background.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to go in there and see your crazy ass. Your bored crazy ass. Women be bored as fuck, man. They get on that motherfucker and just be staring at the camera.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, D. So here's what happened. So bam, here's the thing. The girl, the baby mama, been playing with me about the grandbaby. Wouldn't let me see. I ain't seen her for my birthday, no Thanksgiving, and here come Christmas, right? Do you know she got
Mm.
the nerve? Her problem with me is that I like to braid the baby's hair. That's it. Her biggest
Right.
problem with me is that I like to
Then
braid her
just tell
hair
you don't braid
and
the
put
damn hair and
do her
call it a
hair,
day,
do her hair.
right?
But see, here's the thing though. She can't go with me, my hair done, everybody else hair done, and she looking like somebody ain't come to her in a
Okay,
couple
See,
of
then
days.
put some twist in there. You ain't got to do no damn braids.
that's cause she don't want to do it. See,
But see, here's the
No,
thing.
but if she gonna do it, just do the regular
But what
plaits.
if
You
you
ain't
don't
got to do
want?
no
If you don't
damn.
want, if all, and here's how I feel about it. If all you got time, strength. Wait a minute, Diddy. Wait a minute. If all you got strength, time, energy to do is a puff, pull it all up into one ponytail.
Now
Then
one
if I
ponytail,
braid it,
do some
but
plaits. Do
listen, but
about
if I
4 or 5
braid
plaits
it,
on her
but
head.
listen though, if I braid it up, that's a protective style for at least 30 days.
Right, but she probably just don't like the braids, you know.
well, what I'm saying, the mama ain't gonna do what it take to keep it up.
Right.
Well, with a
And
protective
so I
style,
mean,
like
so
she say, all
I
she have to
kind
do is
long
just
story,
push the edges.
short, she wouldn't let me see my grandbaby because I said I was gonna braid her up because hell, I was gonna braid her up. I already got the hair, got all the schematics, I got it planned, okay. She was gonna have Christmas braids, you understand? And so I crashed out on the internet, you know, and the Lord got on my ass instantly, about being on the internet arguing with people I'm old enough to be their mama. And one little girl, they trying to check me, talking about I'm old enough to be their grandmama. You can suck on the grandma. You hear me? And so
So you be on
uh
that clown. I'm gonna have to go there and see what the hell you doing over there. We
I had
got
to go
Anthony in the
I
building.
went on
Happy New
there
Year to you,
clowning and
Aunt.
then I had to go on there and repent as well. So I'm in my repent stage. Because I
Oh
ain't finna show
wow! I
my
bet
ass to
your
no
ass
little
get drunk
girl.
and high and just show the fuck out. You be on that crying too?
Oh, first of all, I can hold man. I'm holding Africa down. I can hold in it. If I want to now. If I want to hold it down, I'm holding it down.
Right.
I ain't one of them. I can hold mine. I ain't no crying. I love you and all that. Ain't gonna be none of that.
You don't be crying on there?
Yeah, no. I mean,
No,
only thing
okay.
I'm crying about is the fact that I got a lot of shit going on. I'm sick. I mean, well, I ain't sick because
I know what you're saying. Go
overall, I
ahead.
feel great, but I'm on
Right.
arthritis fucking with me. Lupus trying to flare up. My son in jail. It's just a whole lot of. Man, don't come
Mhm.
play with me. Don't play with my face. Don't try to spoon feed me bullshit and call it chocolate ice cream. I don't like that. You see what I'm saying? I don't like that. And
I'm
that
gonna have
what
to
was
see
going
what your crazy ass be doing on there.
What you do? What you do for the New
on.
Year, Black?
Man, let me see what we did. It was we just hung out, family deal. Just basically just hung out. I didn't want to be out. Every New Year, even when I was in Strop, I let 12 o'clock hit with me at the house with the family. Then I go and DJ. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we pretty much do. We had to be out of town. The wife had to be out of town. Actually on the first. So yeah, we kind of just lounged, brought it in
My
with the kids and
my
stuff.
son came down from Arkansas. Him and the wife and one of the kids. The other kid went to his cousin invited him for an all paid trip to Disney World. So my he went there. The 12-year-old went there. The 15-year-old came down with his parents, and they spent the New Year's with me, and my other kids were here. We had a really good time. We
What you
played.
do, Anthony?
Happy New Year, everybody. How y'all
What's happening?
doing?
What's happening?
All right.
Happy New Year.
I didn't do nothing too special. Dallas has a lot of deaths going on right now. So I was in the house. We
Oh, you didn't?
pop
I thought you was gonna
bottles.
be turning up.
I never do. No, I think I went out for New Year's once in my life. Every year I'm in the house
Really?
with it. Yeah. And every year I'm in the house on New Year's. It just seemed like an omen. Like, I don't know. It just seemed like a lot of people don't make it to that January 1st.
Yeah,
Man, I
Yeah,
thank God. Yeah.
I seen that too.
they be shooting like crazy, man.
Yeah. A
I
lot of
seen
people don't
that, and there
make
was
it.
accidents. It was all over social media. Everything that happened down this way, we was like, dang.
Yeah,
I
it seemed
mean, you
like
just look at
shootings
the
in the
news. It was
club,
an
a whole bunch
accident. It
of
was an
stuff.
accidental
It just
shooting.
ugh. Yeah. I ain't
Yeah.
got
Oh, and
time.
that thing that happened over there in Switzerland was horrible, man.
And this is
Yeah,
all bringing in the New Year. So yeah, I just be at home with it. I be at
yeah.
home with it.
You heard about that, huh?
I did. You talking to me or Black?
Both of y'all over there in Switzerland.
Yeah, I heard about it.
Some champagne sparklers exploded in the basement and set a fire, man. It burned a lot of people up. A
And
lot
how
of people.
many people passed?
I know it was over 40.
Over 40. I was going to say 60. Over 40 people died.
And
Damn.
hundreds were burned, had serious burns.
And this is bringing in the New Year. So yeah, I be at home. I be at home. Where do you
So
be
them,
Yeah.
DJing at on New
so,
Year's?
so them wine sparklers apparently ignited and got into some more fireworks because apparently they were gonna do, have a fireworks show. They were in a basement, man, when that shit blew up.
They were at a party
Yes,
Where they happening?
It was
in
it was a party,
Switzerland.
but was it like an event? It was like something they do every year, I
it was
thought.
just something they do. It was a club, and
Yeah.
it had a basement, and they were just over there celebrating New Year's, man. And
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 I
Oh,
that
don't
wow.
like
shit,
no one
that
who
shit,
celebrate New Year's at the club. I really don't.
that
But
shit exploded and caught fire, man. That whole
It's a
that whole
vibe. I've done it
it's definitely a
several years.
vibe. I feel like
It's
New
a
Year's,
vibe.
it's definitely a vibe and it's fun. I just feel like
But I
New
also
Year's,
learned how to
a
do
lot of
that at
people feel
home.
like New Year's, I want to be drunk, 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 drunk. You want to bring it in. Don't you want to
Yeah,
remember
you
it?
want
Like
to
it's
live.
you
well,
coming in. Yeah, it's
the
like you
only
coming into a new year. Why do I need to be blacked out drunk?
well,
Some
as you
people
get
just don't get the concept.
as you youngsters get older, you'll find out that you be wanting to slow shit down, man, because
That's what happened. I was just going to say that y'all, when now y'all sound like y'all 30 plus. That's what 30-year-olds do. When you're
eh,
No, when
25
I
and
was
under, it's that turn up. You know what I'm saying?
But when I
yeah.
was 25
Yeah,
and younger, I spent New Year with my family. It just felt like we bringing it in
I didn't. I
together.
did
Well,
not. I
you
tried
different
at
because,
all costs not to be with my family on New Year's.
I know that's
dude,
right.
I would throw a team party and then
I've
I'll leave
I've
the
been out
team party,
once
go
for
home.
New Year's,
I'll,
literally
I'll
one
leave the
time.
team party at 11:30. I'll shut it down around 11:30. I go home, I chill at the house till about 12:15, and then I'm back at the club DJing.
I thought 12 o'clock wasn't gonna never get here. I was so ready to go to damn bed, man.
Hello.
I
I
was
done
like,
slept for New Year in
damn.
too.
It's definitely the 30 plus
You know
club
I
over
done
here
did
because
that.
the
I was
man
like,
fell
man.
asleep at 12:55. I said, "You missing the countdown."
I
By
The
about
started
baby
ten
was
listening.
o'clock,
I
I
already
be out
started.
asleep.
of it.
I started listening to
At 12, I
other.
said, "Happy New Year, everybody!" Shit,
I
and just
started
dozed
listening to
off.
other times on New Year, so I could take my time
Hmm
at bed. I
You
like
I
when
know,
we
love that,
celebrating
Kurt.
somewhere. 11
I've
o'clock.
done that too. I've done
11
that too,
o'clock. They
Kurt.
already dropping the bomb. Let's go. Let's watch this shit and go to bed.
But no,
Yeah.
oh,
Or
okay,
downtown
so
looked
you
better
was
like it
yet,
was
watching
or
really
East
better
Eastern
nice.
yet,
time.
There
watch,
you
yeah,
go.
Pacific time. Watch it on Pacific time.
Okay.
My daughter-in-law did set some shit up on the wall, some sparklers and some balloons. She got like one of them sparkling curtains and shit. And we all took pictures, and she bought little hats and all of that shit. We ordered a lot of good food, and we had a great time. You
Yeah.
know,
But downtown Dallas looked nice. People
yeah.
were lined up on the freeway watching the ball drop. I do want to do that one year, go downtown, maybe. But I
Well,
actually
I
want to go
wanted to
out
go
of.
to New York, and
That's what I was gonna say, but I ain't trying to
yeah, but
stand out there all day.
people keep saying that it's not what I think it is. Every time I
That's what a
say I want to
lot
go
of
to
people
Times
say.
Square, they say not to date. It's not what you know.
They say
But I
people be
still
out there
think it's
in
cool.
diapers.
I want to go see the 9/11 center. I really would like to see that.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen it, Kirk?
No.
Oh, it's. I went when me and my first. This was my first time ever been on an airplane. I think I was 17 or 18. It was my friend's birthday. We went to New York and we visited the 9/11 site, and it's now just because it was two buildings, so there are two big black pools that fountains pour into it, and everybody's names are
It's
carved
on the
into
on
it.
scrolled on the
Yeah, it's
wall.
very peaceful and quiet. Like everybody
But
that's there is a
they
very
got some
still,
museums there
silent
now though.
energy.
They got some museums there now though with like the fire truck and all kinds of relics in there, don't they?
Well, I don't know about now. That was 10 years ago. That was ten
Right.
years
They
ago.
they done built the museum.
I
It's
remember
got
they had the two pools there, and you had a gift shop. So it may be, and it was still under construction then. Like it was a
yeah,
part you couldn't even go into. So it
they,
probably has
they
upgraded a lot.
yeah, they got a museum now. It's got all types of relics. They got that fire truck that crashed, all kinds of stuff, you know. So yeah, I've been had it like I say. It's been I was talking to Black about, I lost my brother. We were really, really close. And I just got back from Chicago last week, well, a couple of
Sorry,
weeks.
Kurt.
Yeah, me too.
And I was telling him some
I think
things
we
that,
talked about that on the last show. We shouted you out and just prayers for you.
yeah, I appreciate that. I think that there's some things y'all may not realize. I know that I was talking to my sister-in-law, and I don't think you were on yet,
Thank you, man.
or
Mama told you that.
that
What bar doing?
immediately after she was sitting up there talking
What
to my
time is it?
brother, and he
Tell
coded.
him
He was
bedtime.
supposed to go home that Thursday, and he
Okay, tell him when you
coded
get to leave, you
while
gotta
they were
lay it
talking.
down.
They were just sitting up talking, and he coded, and they couldn't bring him back.
Mm.
And she said immediately, because he had signed on the back of that driver's license
That
that,
organ donor.
that he was a donor.
Oh, dog, they did not try.
And they talked to her about it. They needed her signature. And and she said she didn't even get a chance to process that her husband was gone. She said, so if you're gonna do that, you better be sure that you
I heard somebody say, "Don't do
understand
that," because
that's a
they
legal
said a
document.
man a
That's a
man was
legal
running
document.
out the hospital naked because they had fabricated his changed his records to where like he went in for some minor and that's some medical major, and they were getting ready to harvest him.
Oh my
Like they
God.
took him on, they take you on that long walk with the family, they finna harvest you. And they had took him on that long walk and everything.
Mm.
But the thing about it, that is this: when you are an organ donor, the resuscitation ain't much or long. They
Oh
don't
God,
try.
that's horrible.
They don't try. Not that hard. Especially if you got good quality organs. Oh no, you might get a clear one
Oh
try,
God,
and
I
that's
don't mean to
it.
laugh. It's
I
just
mean, I don't mean to make fun of it like that, but that's
thank
what's going on.
Well, they
huh?
might need it could be a number of
Okay.
things. It might be eyeballs, it be all kinds of stuff that
That's what
they
I'm
want.
saying.
Yeah, don't get me
Skin.
wrong. If it's my time to go and I can really truly help someone, because I had a friend who passed. She was 23 years old. She said, and she was on the news after she passed. I don't know the process of resuscitation of that. Or I don't talk to her mother about none of that. How did that work? You welcome. Okay, lay down. Um, they end up putting her on the news. She saved 9 lives with her organs, and that's beautiful and great. But if you can save me.
But the
Yeah,
hospital ain't gonna never tell the
if I
mama,
I
and my
love to save
hospital ain't gonna
somebody
tell
if
the
I
mama.
can, but
We
ooh,
really
don't.
didn't try too hard because she got them good organs. She an organ
Yeah,
donor, so they
ain't
ain't
no
go. They
telling.
cover. They watch. They track. They watch. They clear. They watch. They.
Well,
Yeah, it's
you
tight
would
And
knit.
like
that
to
do
think,
and Asia, that makes you think because she's 23 years old and she saved 9 lives. That means all them organs was working great.
well,
Right.
What? It just
What was the failure? How did she
yeah.
die? Why did she die?
It gives me chills thinking about it because
And
it's
see,
like I'm not her
then now
mom. I
when
can't.
you say that, when you do your organ donor, ain't no autopsy to find the cause of death.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing. What they gonna check?
Bye.
Blood.
what happens is they'll
No, you
take,
don't want that in here.
but I got a family friend, been friend of the families forever. He was telling about when his niece and his goddaughter, he was in a car accident and she was brain dead.
Mm, mm,
And they told him, well, we done all we can do. And he said they was asking him about organ donation, man, and he was like, hell no, she still, I see her moving. I still
mm-hmm.
see her moving. And so, of course that's just nerves. But she really was gone. But it's just that it seems so insensitive.
What's
But
that?
they don't have a
I
lot of
can't say the
time.
word, but her
They don't
ANS,
have a
her
lot of
automatic
time.
nervous system was making her move into. But there's a man on Facebook whose wife had that aneurysm, and they
Yeah.
gave up on her, and she back talking. Glory be to God.
Right. That brain dead, you want to wait if they brain dead. You need to get out a little time.
Yeah. But see, they don't have time though.
Insurance ain't gonna give them time.
You know.
If you got good insurance, most you gonna get 90 days.
Well,
If you
a
got
lot of time, the patient is in dire need of that organ. Mean like
You
that
don't give a
patient.
damn. If
that's the
mine
scary
on brain,
part,
if mine
yeah.
brain dead, we gonna do the damn life support shit until I feel like we can't do it no more.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm just telling y'all what it
Offer the
is.
house up. I don't give a
And then
damn.
you know what? You
Take the
gonna
house.
leave. And now what's gonna happen? Here's what's gonna happen. You gonna take your ass home, shower, shit, shave, babe, right? And you know what's gonna happen? You gonna get that call.
Well, as
She
Oh,
soon as they
that's
passed
unplug,
horrifying.
in the middle of the night.
they
That's
unplug
what you
that
gonna
life,
get.
soon as they unplug their life support, you're gonna find out if they're gonna live or not. Because if they can't breathe on their own, it
Yeah.
it, it ain't gonna happen. So it's just something to think about for the people you leave behind. Because those are the ones that you can't make the decision for yourself. Those are the ones gonna have to make that
I have to
decision.
make that decision.
So it's just something you have to think about in preparation.
The fact of the matter, is it is a beautiful thing to be able to gift someone else the gift of life. Oh my God. What a
Yeah,
beautiful
you might
thing.
need a kidney.
What a humanitarian thing.
You might need a
But
liver. You might need a kidney.
hmm yeah,
And
but I
The
also
world is so
know
wicked now.
they don't check, they don't put in they don't do. I look at how many times how my mama died. When I now that I know what I know what I know, and I look at how when I run back how it went, they don't put in much effort. Of
well,
certain different demographics of people don't get much effort put
you like
into
to
their
think that they're doing
resuscitation.
all they can, but we live in a world where capital
Yeah,
runs everything.
and on top of that,
A-
some people must die.
Anytime you got money
Population.
attached, anytime you got money attached to it, it become a matter of can you trust it, right? And
Hmm.
and so you worry because we know doctors ain't healing shit.
No, they just treating
They
symptoms.
need patience. They can't live the
Well, if
lifestyle.
they healed us, they be out of jobs.
Yeah,
Same
that's
way with crime. If they
yeah.
got rid of crime, look at all the motherfuckers be out of work.
It's just like if you a dealer, you tell a man you don't need to smoke that crack, man, and you
Yeah,
selling it to
but go on, give me your money
yeah,
for the eight for the seven.
it
You got
ain't happening.
$7 for the crime.
And them doctors will push pills on you. My brother was taking 17 different medications a day. That means he had
I do too, Kurt.
17 different side effects.
hmm You got
They
and then you
start
got to have something for that.
they start giving you they
Yeah,
start
when you
giving
on
you
all them
medicine.
medications, it's too late for medicinal help. It's too
They
late for
start they
No,
start
it
giving
ain't.
medicinal.
God is
I mean, not
glory be
medicinal.
to
What am I
God.
trying to say? Holistic. It'd be too late for
No, it
herbal
ain't.
stuff. All that
Long as
medicine
it's
be
still,
taking over
long
your
as God
body.
still firing up that body, long God still firing up that temple, it is never too late, baby. If God keep waking up that temple every day, I'm testimony of that. Glory be to God. I was sitting up here hurting my ass off. Well, I don't say hurt, I say heal. I was in a great deal of pain. We're gonna say it like that. And I
Hmm.
started moving. And the more I moved, the more I pain. But I had to thank God for that pain because you know what that pain told me?
I'm
It
alive.
You
ain't
still
dead.
alive.
It ain't dead. It ain't numb. It's still firing up. You just got to
I
get more
mean,
gas, baby. You got
let
to
me
get
ask
more
you this.
gas.
I know
Let me
that's
ask you
right,
this,
AJ.
AJ. What are alternatives? Have you tried other things besides drugs to ease the
Yeah.
pain?
Here's the thing. And then I was just telling the therapist that I said, I've had good private insurance before. So I know what good insurance look like. Now I got top tier shitty insurance now, but it's shitty insurance nevertheless. And so I understand that there are things and treatments out there like stem cells that I'm not being privy of because of my insurance. The plasma replacement, where they take the plasma out your blood, run it back, and shoot you and inject it back in certain spots of your body.
Yeah,
Okay, they can do that.
They could put some 19-year-old plasma in you, have your ass feel
They could have put my dead baby's stem cells back in me. You just remember I was just 40 years old with a baby. They could have gave me back my own motherfucking child.
Yeah.
You know, so I understand.
They don't even suggest that to you because they want you to stay
But I
ignorant.
suggested it though. See,
Well, I'm saying
and then by the
a lot
time
of
you
people-
lost so much motherfucking blood, you'd had to have a DNC and all this go on, this and another. Baby, eh, who's worried about that?
And they have
Then
all the plasma centers inside the Black community. So where is it going? I can't go down
as
the
a
street 2
treatment.
blocks without bumping into two
I
or three
mean,
plasma
you know,
centers.
I was just telling the girl I'm fully aware of all of the treatments, alternatives. You see, like y'all come over here doing physical therapy. Ask me what my physical therapy goal is. What the fuck physical therapy gonna do for bone on bone knees, bone on bone hips?
Ooh,
What
that was my
therapy you got
granny.
for that? What therapy
But
you got for that, ma'am?
my granny had that bone on
If you ain't
bone.
finna put me in traction, then you can't help me. How about that?
What
If you
about the
can't put
stuff
me
that
in
they
traction,
be advertising
but the
on
insurance
TikTok
don't
and
want to
stuff
pay
that
for the insurance
replace
don't
the
pay for me to go get put in traction. I had to pay for that out of my pocket if I want it.
and even
See, so
even
I'm
even,
fully aware.
even holistic treatment is expensive.
Yes. So what I've learned is, glory be to God, is Black Seed Oil has changed my life because I was a respiratory issue, and you know I still smoke these Black and Milds, and but I was having pneumonia this time of year. Be sick, dog down, tired, in the hospital type sick. You know, I told you I had to raise basically my kids from hospital beds. I was in and out the hospital my whole 20s, most of my 30s. You see, so at the end of the day, though.
But that's why you're a movable stone because see you've been through it.
Mm-hmm.
See you could tolerate shit a lot of people can't get to because you've been
Yeah,
through.
yeah.
hey,
She
so
asked me,
all
she
that
said, when last time you had pain-free day? I said, I ain't had a pain-free day since 2008, baby. So it's a level of pain I'm used to. So something as simple as a paper cut or make or send me over the top. See what I'm saying? Because I'm already up there, right? So bam, so Black Seed Oil has changed my life. I'm go back to that, to the holistic side. Black Seed Oil has changed my life. I'm sitting up here sipping on Fireside, chasing it with apple juice right now.
What is the Black
It's
Black
Seed Oil
Seed
changing
do
my
Oil
for you?
nasty as hell.
well, I can't. I tried the liquid.
That shit
When you
nasty.
can't, I've learned this. You got to sometimes bypass them taste buds to get it in your body.
Hello, that part. Yeah,
Everything that's good for you ain't gonna be good to you.
yeah.
And the
Or
shit that's
taste
good
good.
to you ain't good for you.
Have you
And
You
what
tried
does the
understand
Black
have
me?
Seed
you
Oil
tried
do in your situation?
Man, the Black Seed Oil has kept me from, I don't get the pneumonia vaccine, the flu vaccine. I don't have to get none of that. And I ain't had none of that, glory be to God.
have you tried glucosamine for your joints?
Okay, so guess what? Back in the day, Kirk, when I was able to walk and I went on crutches, I went on a walk, I went on nothing. I was still fat as hell, but still wearing my heels to the club. You understand me? I was asking the doctor about glucosamine. He like, I don't know, it ain't. And then by the time I found out that glucosamine would really help me, I was bone on bone.
It may still
You
help you
talk to
though.
your doctors and shit about this. They would
Because,
overlook it and
and
overtalk
then
it. That's
people got to
crazy.
understand that also, like I told her, they didn't let arthritis. The reason why I got therapists come to the house now is because my shoulder got arthritis now. Y'all done let arthritis take over my whole motherfucking body. I ain't trying to give me not one biologic for it. Come on now. I know what the fuck I need. I just got to need help paying for that shit. Come on, motherfucking shitty insurance won't pay for it.
Mm.
But God gonna restore. That's why I testify. That's why I was, I love me some Austin. But you know what I'm saying? Like I said, God ain't told me to preach and disciple to no motherfucker. He told me to testify as to what I'm doing, the changes that I'm making in your life. Because when he said take up that, when he told that man, do you want to be healed? Do you want to walk again? And I said yes. And I say yes. You understand? He said, take up your bed and walk. You understand me? Now I can take a step here or two without my walker, but it's ugly. But I suck in my core, I suck in my trunk, I suck in my coochie, I tighten my booty, and I take them steps in the name of God. You understand? Because I'm gonna take up my bed and walk, because ain't no motherfucking help coming.
Yeah, you the help.
God is my only help, present help, and everlasting need. So that's why I'm where I am, like I am.
My daddy finna turn 90 this year. And he said he was on the way back from the funeral. He and my half brother crashed the truck into a pileup. He hit an 18-wheeler from behind, doing about 55 miles an hour in the snow. He was driving too fast. Lil Charles, that's my brother's name. Lil Charles said, I told him he was driving too fast. He hit the 18-wheeler. Lil Charles didn't have on no seatbelt. His nose hit the dash, broke his nose. My dad had hurt his back. They didn't get home. They left Saturday to go home, drive from Chicago to Louisiana. They didn't get home till Tuesday on the train. Well, Wednesday. I talked to him a couple of days ago. He said his back was hurting when he first got back home because of that accident. And I talked to him just the other day. He said, man, the sun was shining and I got the fuck up out that bed.
Man, because it'll take your
he
strength.
He said, I feel good, man. He said, I just got to keep
Even
moving.
if it just want to sit on the porch,
I got to
looking
keep
out the
moving.
window, cracking the blind.
He said, I got up and sold. He said, I went out there and we sold 40. He said, we sold about 40 heads of cabbage. The guy, he said, we picked the whole field. He said, Lil Charles picked the whole field of mustard greens. And the man said that we could have all the cabbage for free because they wasn't that big. He said, we sold all the cabbage. And that's
Some
what
they got for free.
Yeah,
Look at God.
he
Look
said
how
we
he
made 200.
provides,
He said
though.
we made $260 a piece. My daddy is a hustler. I mean, once he got out the game, he never did lose that hustle in him.
No, you don't lose that. You just use it for
And
good, not evil
he
no
been
more.
selling wood and watermelons and fruit and jelly and firewood. He just be killing it, man.
I'm growing aloe vera plants. You understand me?
Yeah.
It's a reason. That's the only thing I can keep alive. That's a reason. But God
So
can work it out.
what's your main go-to pain medicine?
Controlled substance at a BC.
So gabapentin and none of that work.
I was on gabapentin. I'm on Lyrica. Flexeril, oxycodone. And here's the thing.
Relaxes your muscles.
Yeah, that's the muscle. See, that's the thing about the weed. If I don't smoke or inhale or be in the room, get contact, I gotta take a muscle relax 3 times a day.
And they don't
Because the lupus is attacking my muscles.
You can't even
And see, so I'm still trying to push, take my own weight and lift up my own weight to strengthen my own body, be able to roll my own wheelchair. I don't want you to push me. Let me do this. You hear me? Let me get out here and sit here and hold these weeds about the cracks. Huh? Because I had no edge. All I had was a shovel. But being a good law got out there and we got them weeds up out the crack. You understand? So it's little stuff like that. And it's like little stuff like braiding hair or doing hair. That's therapy for me. That keeps me moving. I have to keep moving. That's why I like music so much, because music make me dance. Music make me lose control. You hear me? So yeah, that's why I'm so connected to the music like that,
Right.
because it makes me move. And the more I move, the better I feel. Because one thing about arthritis, you can't succumb to it. You can't just, man, I fell the other day. I fell on the 28th. But it was like God cradled me. I didn't hit the floor like I could have hit the floor. You know, God cradled me. I know what it feel like. I done felt, I done been heavier, and I done felt God cradle me before, one time in the hospital when I was feeling like unalive myself. You understand? And so I know what the presence of God feel like. I know I know when that bed started, I felt like I was sinking in that bed, and then something
Mhm.
felt like it gravitated and lifted me up. That wasn't none but the presence of God. And so I felt
Right.
that again just the other day. So I knew what it was. So it's a glory moment when it's shit that come back full circle. You understand? Shit that happened 20 years
Right.
ago, come back again 20 years later. And so, bam. And so I felt the other day, but am I sore now? I was able to, man, God, man. Now I'm aching like a motherfucker because it's finna rain. But the thing about it is that my spirit won't let me succumb to the pain for some reason. I just, whatever it is, right? I call it God. You call it what you like. It won't let me just sit here and
And just
sink
lay
in this
there and just
bed.
take it.
Yeah, just lay here and die. Won't let me sit here and do that. I'm still trying to grow food,
Or it
you
won't let
know.
you. It won't let you get too low and feel sorry for yourself where you want where it try to make
Right.
where you try to make you give up. See
Mm.
that's what the devil do. He wants you to
But
give.
that song say I almost gave up. There's plenty of times I almost came close, right at the edge of a breakthrough and couldn't see it. And
Yeah.
then when you think about them times, right, that you almost let go, and now you still here today, and you can look back at that now, right, and you think about,
Daddy
dang,
said if you ain't in
damn, if I had a did that what you call that happened after that would have never happened. That blessing. Then you start putting it together. Damn, every time I feel like unalive myself, and like glory be to God, I didn't do it. Some good happened next.
but if you don't
When
feel
you can
something,
look back over
you
your
already
life.
if you don't feel something every day, you already dead.
If you
So
don't,
what's
if you
the
don't thank God for waking you up every day, that's the shout right there. You woke. That's God telling you to keep going.
Yeah.
See,
what's the
that's God telling
plan?
me to keep going. The plan for me is to take
Yeah,
up my bed
what's
and
the
walk.
remedy?
The
What's the
plan, the remedy, the cure is gonna be God. I got this, man, and ain't nobody gonna hear me but God. Cause these folks is
right,
playing with me and my motherfucking face, and I'm out here. I done cussed out doctors, orthopedics, showed my ass. Cause they motherfucker played with me in my motherfucking face for 2 years. I was going to him every month, weigh-ins, check-ins. He thought this doctor, he kept on you know how they give you clearances, so right. So finally, bam, I lost all the weight, right? So they couldn't hold the weight against me no more, right? And so because I had weight loss surgery, I lost, thank you, God, right? That was in 2020.
mm,
So the last 5 fucking years, motherfucker been playing with me in my face. So it's like now I'm just tired, you know, and everybody can get it. And glory be to God, I'm going back to God and repent about it and then try not to do it again and change my ways and all this and that, etc. Dot, dot, dot. But at the end of the day, the doctor, I was going every month for weigh-ins. He was checking my weight, just that and that. And we was, I'm making progress. So now, bam, here come time to get the clearance. You got to get clearance for surgery. So he gave me three doctors to get a clearance from. Primary, cardio, and lung. Was it lung? No, neuro. Neuro, cardio, and primary. So bam, I threw in lung on GP because I knew I got that history of asthma to XYZ. I went on to my pulmonologist. He didn't even tell me to go to my pulmonologist to get cleared. I did that on my own. Because I'm like, at this point, every time I would meet the goal, they would move the goalpost. So now I got all 3 of those clearances. Now, plus pulmonology. So I got cardio, neuro, primary, and pulmo. Then he come with ortho. Well, you got the arthritis on your spine, And so we got to make sure your back's stable enough, right? So go get that clearance. See, what God revealed to me was he thought that all them other doctors was going to block you. That's why he kept on making it hard. Well, go get your heart checked.
It's just dragging you along, basically.
He was dragging me along because he thought all them other doctors was going to be like, no, she not clear for surgery. And that was going to be his way out. See, this story gets good. Hold on, y'all. I'm long-winded. But, okay, then bam. So he thought them other doctors was going to be his way out. And he wasn't going to have to do my surgery. And so bam, but I'm passing them, getting cleared. Everybody cleared me. So then bam, I come back with them 4 clearances. He moved the goalposts again, said, go get a neurosurgeon clearance, orthopedic clearance on your back because of the degenerative disc disease. That's the medical term for arthritis, what it's doing. And so I went and so the man we talked, he said, which one you rather do, your back or your hips? I said, I want my hips. And we talked about how my ass really hold my hips. Come on now, because she ain't slow. She done had to learn this shit to advocate for herself. And then it was a reason why I took Health Students of America in high school. And so I knew medical terminology. God had been preparing me to be my own advocate for my health. There's no way I took medical terminology in high school. I was interested in the medical words in high school. I was reading the medical dictionary for fun. The encyclopedia A through H over here and I through Z over here for fun, for sports. Okay.
Go ahead.
So it was a reason why, because I was gonna have to be able to read I know the difference between a CBC, a CMP, a creatinine, your liver function. I know what my albumin is. I know how to read my labs. I know how to read my X-ray. I know how to do all that. But God had been preparing me my whole life for these moments. And it's coming back full circle to me. And so I'm shouting over it, right? So that's what I'm doing on TikTok. Shout. Because
so the last doctor you went to.
So the last doctor I went to. So bam, let me tell you what he did. So bam, I got the clearances. Thank you for getting me back on track. That's what you got to do with me. And so I go and get the goddamn neurosurgeon. He cleared me. You know what that motherfucker did? That motherfucker said, well, you got some. Now the motherfucker said you got some fatty hips. I said, what? He said, well, when you lost the weight, you got some fat pads on your hips. I said, nigga, I ain't say nigga, but I was trying to still remain professional with this nigga at this point. It was after I left there that I called back and went back up in there and cussed everybody out. And so I was like, I can't help how the weight fell off me. So it seemed like to me, if you worried about fat pads on my hips being in your way, it seemed like you need to put lipo in your invoice and get it done. Right. Right. See, they ain't ready for a nigga like me.
And so all this, there's nothing you can do. Malpractice.
Now when it's time for you to do my motherfucking surgery, you want to tell me my motherfucking hips too goddamn big for you.
Did he clear you for the lipo?
He didn't clear me for shit. I cussed his bitch ass out.
Oh, that's too.
I had to go back up there and cuss his bitch ass out. And when it dawned on me, by the time I got off the elevator, you understand me? I was mad, but didn't know why. As it was going on, I was like, this ain't feeling right. My spirit was all up. I was all up in a frenzy, and I didn't know why. My friend gave me a word for it. You be overstimulated, right?
That's
And I did.
overstimulating.
I didn't know why,
Yeah.
right? And so by the time I got off the motherfucking elevator, when I tell you, when you ask for that discernment, see, at first my discernment will come 2 or 3 days after the fact, and then it started coming one day. But now that motherfucking discernment coming real motherfucking time. By the time I got off the elevator, I knew what was up. I went back up and I cussed every motherfucker about that. I even called back to cuss them out. And they wouldn't let me get to them, so I cussed them out on the motherfucking voicemail again. You know, you been playing my motherfucking favor 2 years.
But hey, AJ, this is why that kid already come from a wealthy family. He went and shot the shit out of that CEO for that insurance company. This is the very thing. See, these insurance companies make a decision about. See, I dealt with it when I got hurt at work.
The doctor don't dictate your care no more. The insurance do.
Exactly. I tore my rotator cuff. So after I had this, they did everything they could to prevent me from having before I did the surgery. They tried injections, they tried all of that. So I had to have the surgery. So when I had the surgery, they were slow in getting the rehab installments put in. So what ended up happening, the shoulder started to stiffen up because I'm laying there and the shoulder started to seize. So then I
Scar
went back.
tissue.
I went back to
Right.
I went back to the doctor. He said we want to do a MU manipulation under anesthesia, MDUA.
So break it, put you to
So
sleep and break it back.
right,
Right.
so they can get some mobility in that shoulder because this one started to seize up. They denied it because see, what I learned from a sister who worked for the department, she said, "Look, I'm gonna tell you what's going on, Mr. Henry." She said, when they get a case, they put the numbers in. 55-year-old black male, this weight,
Mm-hmm.
this age,
Mm-hmm.
this how much
Mm-hmm.
money we gonna spend. Period.
Mm-hmm. How much that nigga work? Mm-hmm.
When they reach that amount, they don't give a fuck what's wrong with you.
What's wrong with you?
They ain't going no further with you.
But
So
I'm
what
tell
they
you
gonna
what you
do?
do with that rotator cuff. You get you
And
a towel and you get the wall.
what
And you
they
just
gonna do?
start
There
doing
you
wax
go.
on and wax off with that rotator cuff, baby. You get a
And what?
towel and you wax on and wax off with it.
Cause see, they still got to pay you an impairment rating. See, because I'm still working, they got to do an impairment rating saying how good is he before he had
At
the
full at
surgery.
100%. I like it when they tell you that. They say, "Oh, how much? How much would the nigga worth when he was at 100%?
Yeah,
And how much that nigga worth now? Now that he done decreased.
how much better is he now?
And what's his average? Hey, come on now.
They gonna make a determination, and they gonna multiply that determination times 3. And that's
And
how
they'll
many.
come up with your average.
And that's gonna come up with if they rate you a 4, that means you're gonna get 4
That's your
months worth
score.
of checks
That's your
times
score.
3.
They got tiers. They got
4
tiers.
months time 3.
They got tiers. You know, and whatever score you in, you be in that tier. Wherever your demographic is, you be in that tier.
And so the state of Texas, they stopped giving motherfuckers 7s and 8s and all of that shit where they get that big lump sum. They cut that shit. You ain't getting past a 5. And when you go to get your last meeting with the doctor who assessed you, that motherfucker gonna say, well, he didn't really see. He do all your last movement. He checked all your rate. He got a rating. He got an instrument where you raise your arm and see how straight it is, how much strength you got in it, and all
how
of that.
much flexion how much range of motion you got.
Exactly. And so once they discover range of motion, like I said, they make a determination. And in them final notes, he said some shit about me. Said, well, he really seemed like he was putting on, like he really wasn't trying.
Yeah.
My fucking shoulder killing me, y'all.
Kurt was getting over.
I'm like, you bitch made motherfucker, you. My
Mm-hmm.
shoulder was killing me.
Kirk didn't want to work. Them 18 hours, 16, 18 hours were kicking his ass. He didn't want to work.
Listen, I was making way more money. I didn't give a fuck about that little impairment. I wanted to go back whole, nigga. I wanted them to do all they can to fix my shoulder. I didn't give a fuck about that little impairment rating.
That
If they
shoulder
gave
fuck
me a
with you
5,
right now today, don't it?
that
That shoulder
shoulder
fuck
got
with
me
you right
fucked
now,
up.
don't it?
Listen, I wanted to go. I wanted to go visit my kids in Louisiana that year. I laid on this motherfucking couch, man, and wept. You hear me? My goddamn shoulder feel like somebody had a damn sword had stuck to my shoulder blade and just slid it down in my shoulder and just was
And
screwing it.
turned it.
And they wouldn't even give me no oxycontin or none of that. The doctors they don't give you none of that heavy dose that heavy shit no more.
Oh no, baby. Do you not understand me? I had to advocate to get what I get. And then,
Yeah,
you know, it ain't much. It ain't much. It ain't like they passing them just out like Skittles. No sir, no ma'am. You
I'm
don't get them
telling you,
like
man.
Skittles like you used to. Mm-mm.
I,
No, they
only way I
don't.
get oxycontin, I call my brother. He get them from the military. They'll get him whatever he wants.
No, they
But
don't. They used to give them out like Skittles, but no, no, no. They
but
try to come
yeah,
on
bro.
any kind of reason and every kind of reason to not give them to you.
Well, they had a big problem with
So you
oxycontin.
don't need them but twice a
A lot
day.
of people,
You
a
know,
lot of
shit
people
like
was
that.
addicted. A lot of people was addicted to that shit.
Right. So here's the thing. Here, I don't like that feeling where a nigga got a threshold over me to where if you decide to take something away from me, I'm gonna be fucked off. A straight junkie out here. You understand me? Trying to go shoot up, get her one, replace whatever the XYZ. Because I done seen it happen. And so I'm like, Doc, I don't want that. I don't want it. I'll take one. Give me one a day. One a day. Just so I can have it in the pocket, in the ammunition. Just in
Yeah,
case.
just when
Because
you
here's the
need one.
thing
When
about
you
that.
really
On
like
a
when
day
you
like
really have a
today,
like when you really having a bad day where you
right,
just need
right,
one.
right. When I need something and I don't want to go to the goddamn emergency room.
So
You
don't
see.
none of the stuff that they be advertising on the TikToks and all that, the turmeric and all that, none of that natural stuff work. Period. That's
I'm working
bullshit.
on it. I'm coming.
Okay.
No, I ain't gonna say it's not bullshit because this ginger, this cayenne pepper is
Yeah.
working on my blood pressure. It's
No,
giving
no,
me
no. I'm talking
energy
about for pain. For pain.
for pain. I ain't. What I'm working on, I'm trying to work on this shit from the inside out. I know it's inflammation. I know it's
That's turmeric.
cleansing, parasite cleansing
Yeah,
needs to go on. You
yeah,
know, I need to change the way I eat. Probably need to get up off the meat. It's just a whole lot need to go on, right? And
but see,
Yeah.
so
it's
I'm
hard
just
when you've
trying to
been
go at
eating.
this thing from the
It,
inside out and
it's hard when
putting
you've been
shit
eating.
on my skin, rubbing myself with. Now I drink turmeric tea every day.
But it's hard when you've
Okay.
been eating the same way for 40 plus years. See,
Right. And
So
so
that
it took 40
CBD,
years to get this way.
eucalyptus, mint.
You know, it may take the letter some time. I mean, we ain't gonna claim that. God gonna do this expeditiously because I done suffered long enough. But that's what I'm gonna claim. I'm trusting, ask God for, right?
Yeah, just stay.
And
You just
so,
gotta stay consistent. I know you are, but you have to stay consistent. You can't miss a day. You can't miss two
yeah,
days
because
in a
like a
row.
day like today, I'm trying to tell y'all, day like today, it's rain in the forecast. I already knew that. According to how I feel, I can tell about the amount of rain depending on how my shoulder, this new arthritis shoulder, right? It's the one that gives me how much rain we gonna get, right? And so I can tell from just moving it if rain, So before rain comes, I'm sore, I'm achy, and this, that, and other. But I still got up. My little dog, I gotta do the video. My dog is me and my dog do leg kicks. You don't understand. I exercise with my baby. So
hey, hey, hey,
she's
I
an
used to hear
AJ,
my
accountability
grandmama
partner.
talk about
She an
arthritis, and she could tell
accountability
when it
for
was
me.
gonna rain, and I didn't really, I believed it because it was her. But I was like, how can she tell when it's gonna rain because she in pain? That
Man, that
just
shit.
didn't sit right.
I
AJ, they got
told
some
him, I
onions.
said, I did it
My
one
grandmother
one
used to get the
earlier this
blues when
year,
it
last
rained.
year. It rained for like a week, or it would rain, stop, rain, and stop.
So I would tell them it's finna rain. I said, but it ain't gonna be but a little bit. It was finna rain. I said, we finna get a lot of rain. And every time I'd be right. And they were like, damn, how you know? I was testing my shoulder too.
AJ,
See, I
So
was
they
Black
got
testing
some
it.
Black
they
and
got
Kirk,
some
are
ointment.
y'all both from Louisiana? Like born and raised Louisiana?
Originally Oakland, but yeah, Louisiana.
Yeah.
So do y'all believe in hoodoo and voodoo?
Oh, that's
I
real.
believe let me
I
I believe
believe
it.
But
that
I
people
believe
it's who you believe. If you
people
believe it,
would try.
it'll affect you though.
I
I've
believe,
heard
but you
that.
have to rebuke. I believe people would do it. You got to cancel all those things. You got to rebuke those
Yeah,
things.
because
You got to send.
a
You got to
girl did me
return them
like that
back
when
to
I
the
was in high
sender.
school.
You got to
For real?
return them back to the sender.
Yeah,
You got to return them back to the sender. I got some voodoo stories. Now that I
I
think
seen
about it,
some shit.
man, God been revealing so much to me. My
I
grandma, I
seen
remember going to the voodoo lady with my grandmama.
yeah. Girl did me like that in high school, man. I was
I
What
done
she
just
do
seen
to
oh
some
you,
shit.
Black? Take you to a frog?
Anthony, I
nah,
done
she just
seen some
dogged
shit.
me out, man.
I done
She didn't
seen
want
some
me with
shit
this
that
other one, and uh, man, it was just crazy. I don't know, man. It was crazy. I don't even like talking about it, but I told a few people
I
about
can
it.
talk
Girl.
about it.
But she
You
had
know I
me.
can talk.
I was freezing hot and everything at the same time.
Oh my God.
Oh, she had you. Oh,
Yeah,
She
I
had
was out
what's
there.
you
this
was
shit
under
called a root?
attack.
She had a root on your
You was
ass.
under attack. Yeah, you had a root on you.
Yeah, she and I knew something was weird about her
You were
because
so bold. Get
How
back in
did
there
you
and lay
get
down.
away
What you
her
from
come in
her?
here for?
folks was
Come on. No, no, come on. Get back in here and lay
her
down. You got a
folks
bed for a reason.
they had a lot of beads and
Hell, it's
snake stuff and
11:30
snake
on night
rings
owl.
and all of
What
that
Miss
at
She
their
got her
Paulette need to
house.
go to
own
bed.
room, AJ. I don't know.
Miss
I done made it
Paulette, the
dark.
old lady inside of her, she got an old lady living
The
inside her
only
named
light you
Paulette.
got on is in your TV and your little tablet. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna keep it real dark
Miss
down this
Ruthie Mae,
hallway.
Miss Ruthie Ann likes to be up at night. She
Ruthie
a night
Ann done
owl.
walked down this dark ass hallway. I said,
Ain't
you real
scared.
bold. She
Ain't
done walked
scared
down
of
this
that
dark
dog.
hallway ain't scared. She said, I'm finna come there and you
Cause
making noise.
she said, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil. Ha
Hey,
ha. She ain't
I don't know if
scared.
I
Ruthie
told
Mae
Kirk
been
about
there.
that, but
Ruthie Mae
they
Hey,
been
had
look,
them
there.
lizards that'll run around in
This
circles in
lady
their
had through
hand. This was
shivering
down
hot
there,
and
Kirk.
cold.
well
I don't
they
think
got
they
a
was
lot of
from. I don't think they was from Bastrop. They came from somewhere, and yeah, that girl was something serious. And then when I got away from her,
So was she from
I was
Louisiana as
good.
well?
So what?
She was from Louisiana as well.
Her folks migrated, I think, from New Orleans somewhere down south, and they
Ooh,
moved to
Jesus.
Bastrop.
Oh,
And
you
she was
know where
kind
they
of
She
really
done
cute,
put a spell on your ass.
you know
and
where
you like
you
I
that
know where
was
little
they
dealing
really
with
Creole
her.
girl.
they
You
really
looking
big
liking
in
that little Creole girl.
they really big in
Man,
Got
they
look,
really
and
big in
it was a bunch of like they had things on their head. Lizard was running around in one of the
Be
ladies'
quiet.
hands. They had a snake
Lay
around the
down.
neck, and I'm sitting in the living room, I'm trying to get to know the girl or whatever.
No. Lay
And
down.
man, she dogged me
they
out, and
had
then
what on their
man,
head
it was
and what
something
around
wrapped
their neck?
around their heads, a snake around the neck. One of her
She
aunts had
said,
a snake
been
around their neck.
down,
They had
don't
all kind of
fall.
beads. A lizard was running around in one of their hands. It was just a whole bunch of like weird kind of looking women. And so I got away from her, after the spell. And the thing that got me is I was trying to go to a concert. I think Steady B or somebody was in concert, and I was going to take this other girl to the concert. So the day of the concert is when I got like maybe 3 hours for the concert is when them symptoms came on me, and she called me on my phone and she asked me, "How are you feeling?" And I just hung the phone up because I was fucked up. So
Oh
I'm in
my
the shower. My
God.
mom them asked me what's wrong because I got straight hot water running. I'm freezing. It was like in maybe June, July, and I'm in the shower with the stopper in the tub. Nothing but straight hot water, no cold water, and I'm still sitting there freezing. I ain't know what's going on. So I finally broke away. She let me go. She left me alone, and I think it might have been maybe 6 months to a year later. I was at a party or something, and I seen her at the party, knowing I was terrified of her and her people, but it was something about her that gravitated me,
That
made
damn
me come
spirit.
to her, and I was like, "What the is going on?"
That
So
root. That's that root.
So you
So
knew
yeah,
something was
it's
going on
real.
with you because of her.
So
That's
what?
what I'm trying to tell you.
I said you knew something was going on with you because of her.
Yeah, because she called me and she said, "How are you feeling?" Out of the blue, and she knew I was going to go to this concert with this other girl, and she just hit me up like, "So how are you feeling?" And I looked at the phone, hung it up, and I didn't
She
go to
over
the
there
concert.
Man,
Putting pins and needles in the
this.
doll. Look like you. She done
Let
got
me
some
tell
of your
y'all this. Let
hair.
Dude,
me tell
I
y'all.
don't know what the hell it was, but that shit can be real. But
Let me
it
tell
was
y'all this
crazy.
story, man. Let me tell you this story. I was living in Pompano Beach, Florida, and this manager that I worked with, his name was Lonnie Johnson. Real cool dude. Lonnie was married to this chick, man. She was like real hardcore looking, like I wouldn't fight her. I put it to you that way. She looked that hard, right? So Lonnie was working. Lonnie was working that night, and he was supposed to come by. We were supposed to hang out. So I kept calling him. He said, "Man, I can't leave. I'm missing some money." I said, "How much you miss?" He said, "Man, I'm like $140 short." Cause see, he relieved me. I got off at 3. He's supposed to get off at 6. So he said, and we cleared all the registers when I left. So he called me. I said, "Well, man, I'll come up there and help you look for the money." So I went up there. We counted the safe. Couldn't find it. Counted the safe. Pulled all the registers. Put new registers out there. Counted again. Maybe some money stuck up under the register. Couldn't find it. So he called his wife. He said, "Sue, I don't know what time I'm gonna get home." He said, "Cause I got to find this money." So his wife called back up there. She said, "Give me all the name of the people that was working." He named all the people that was working. So she called him. She said, "Come to the house right now." We went to the house. He said, "Come go with me, man. I want you to see something." We got to the house. She had a Bible and she had strung a string through it. And at the end of the string, the Bible was, she had like a skeleton key. She had a piece of string twined through them loops at the bottom of the big skeleton key,
Mm-hmm.
and she held the teeth on one finger like this, and she held it with a other hand holding the Bible open, and she was reading. She was reading quote, but she wasn't speaking. She wasn't speaking in English.
Yeah,
You
that
know,
couple, yeah.
she reading the Bible, and she just started naming the people who worked. And when she got to a certain girl's name, the Bible flew out of her hand, and it just starts. She still got that key on her fingertip. That Bible just spinning like this, just spinning. She said, "That's who got that money." So Lonnie took the money out of his pocket, put it in the register, and didn't worry about it. He just let it go. So about 4 days later, he get a phone call from the girl's mama. She said, "Mr. Johnson," his name was Lonnie Johnson. She said, "I believe my daughter stole some money from you, and I'm gonna make her ass bring it back up there." I witnessed that shit with my own eyes. I said, "Boy, you stayed fuck you keep you and your wife, y'all stayed the fuck away from around me." Cause cause another time I invited him over and we had some girls over my house. Now Sue ain't never been to my house. Don't nobody know where I live. I didn't even live like I
You the
lived in Fort
hideaway.
Lauderdale.
You the hideaway. You the hideout for
I
everybody.
worked in Pompano, but I lived in Fort Lauderdale. Nobody knew where I lived. We had 2 girls over there from work. One was
That
named
man wife
Cheryl.
showed up.
My wife was in Louisiana. I wasn't worried about my wife showing up. But I brought this girl over there named Cheryl. I had this other girl I was messing with named Linda. We was kicking it already. And Cheryl was telling me how much she liked Lonnie. I said, "Well, I'll get him over here." So so Lonnie called me when he left the house.
He ain't give a fuck about his wife.
He said, give me your address, man. I'm on my way. I said, okay, cool. He gets to my house. I'm in one room kicking it, him and Cheryl in the living room kicking it. Because I didn't have but a 1-bedroom. Him and Cheryl in the living room kicking it. So about 3 a.m, he got to open up. He got to open up the next day. And I got to go in at 10. He got to open the store, right? Bro, all he did was tap on my door and say, hey, man, I'm out. I go to the door to go lock the door, D. I see a motherfucker streaking across the parking lot. I'm talking about that jet speed. I never seen a motherfucker move this fast. Bam! Punched that nigga in the mouth. It was his wife, nigga. Cheryl was at my door. Let me in. No, you stay. You keep that shit out there.
Boy, you wild.
You keep that shit out there. Man,
I ain't gonna never
That's
forget
a
my
friend for
good
you.
story.
bro, I let her in, bro, but I'm gonna tell you something, man. I couldn't even look Sue in the eye no more, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't fuck with Lonnie.
Miss
I said,
so that
bro,
she probably was a good woman.
hey man, that chick was something wrong. I know she was on some more shit, man.
She knew what he
But
was out there
listen,
doing.
so
So
I was
Black,
a little girl.
you said hoodoo and voodoo is real if you
Let
believe.
me tell you my
I
story.
don't give a
Oh, my
damn whether
We
you
bad,
all
Nikki.
believe it
got
or
Yes,
not.
I
stories.
want to hear all of it.
We all got stories for a reason, baby. I'm trying to tell you something. You can't hear 3 out of 4 got a story. You don't think it's real. Come on now.
Man,
Oh, I'm here for it. I believe
Okay,
it.
so I was a little girl. I played outside, hopscotch, and I would sit down on the porch. And next thing I know, my booty be itching. Ooh, my booty would be raw. I would get little rashes on my booty, right?
just nasty.
And
But go ahead.
just nasty. I was a tomboy, so I done had ticks on my ass. I used to play in the
Right.
grass.
I
I
said that's
climbed
outside
the
life.
tree, all that's
Damn,
outdoor. You know what I'm saying? At the poison ivy,
I
because
ain't never
I'm
had
making
no
some
goddamn
green.
tick on my ass, but go ahead.
You ain't never sat in no grass.
Hell no.
Black, you done
Shit,
had
I
chicken
love
bugs.
the
We got them
grass.
all chicken bugs and not tick, but chicken bugs, grass
You
bugs.
know.
That girl say a tick was sucking
I
blood out
said
her
tick.
booty.
I mean a tick on my ass. When I say
Damn.
tick, I
Shit
mean
no.
TICK tick. Lyme disease carrying ass tick. That's what I'm talking about. And so, bam. And so this wasn't the tick situation. That's a separate incident, okay? But my little booty, every time I go outside and play, I come in the house, I'm on the
Your
booty.
ass
So
is.
my grandmama took me to the hoodoo lady. And they was talking. And I remember doing the circle, the lady kind of basically examined me, right? And then her and my grandmama started talking. And when we got home, it's like the lady had gave my grandmama some instructions. And it kind of find out it was a lady that stayed next door to us. She was putting lye. When she would go outside every morning to call herself cleaning the porch. That's what the hoodoo lady said. When she out there cleaning the porch, she got lye in that water.
What is
See,
lye again?
she
Is
don't.
that the stuff to stop the dead bodies from smelling?
Lye
Oh,
used to be in perm. Lye
lie,
used to be everywhere back then,
lie.
baby.
They use
Oh,
live. They use
Keep
live
snakes
like to
away.
it's
unclog
the
shit.
green powder.
Clog snakes. It was in perms. It was for drains. It was in the perm. It
Yeah,
was in everything.
Is that the green powder?
it could be white.
It
They
was
used to
white
Yeah,
use it
most
down
of
in.
it white.
They
Okay,
Lye
there.
was
Didn't they
white.
okay.
use it to keep snakes and
You
stuff
talking
away
about
back in the day?
lime, the
That's what I'm
green.
talking
It's
about.
lime.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Uh-huh. So the
they used to use
voodoo
a
lady
lot of that
told
shit
her,
in
he
Drano.
said,
They use a
yeah,
lot of it in Drano.
yeah, that's what lie is, Drano. And so the voodoo lady told my grandma, she said, when she out there cleaning, so-called cleaning the porch, she got lye in that water. And that's what's wrong with that baby's booty. She said, when she
Lord
go,
have
let her
mercy.
go and clean the porch. And when she go out there and clean the porch, you go out there and clean your side. Because we stayed in the projects, right? So we share the porch. She said, you go out there and clean your side. And that's what I remember my grandmama doing. Every time that lady would come out there and she cleaned that porch. And then my grandma would go right out there behind her and clean the outside. And then my grandma would tell me, you stay on this side. I'd be like, I want the whole porch. I could do flips, cartwheels, you know, if I had the whole porch, you know. But you know, she said, stay on this side. I stayed on this side, and my ass healed up. So fast forward, bam, my grandmama and my mama, they used to be housekeepers for people. So one time we were going to clean up somebody's house. And so my mama like, take the sheets out. It was my job to take all the pillowcases, sheets off the bed. So when I'm taking the sheets, pillowcases off the bed, I strip from the bed and I pull the pillow back. I don't know what it is. I didn't know. I was 10, you know, and it was snake skin. Shedded snake skin, something. It was like a little satchel. You open it up, it was tied all up real neat, and the inside of it was snake skin and hair. It was just a concoction. I don't remember seeing it all because once my mama realized what it was, she sent me out the room. So so we seen that in the bed. We still cleaning up the house. And so we in the kitchen. And so again, my job, take everything out the freezer. We finna defrost it. So it's big old bowl with some yellow substance in it, right? We thinking it's broth. So mama, you throwing away old food, you know, clean when you clean out people's refrigerator for them, you throw away their old food. My mom, being the cooks that they were like, no, don't throw that away, baby. I believe that's broth. They saving that's broth. And so, but sit it over there. And we're gonna sit it to the side, put it back in the freezer when we through. But you know, something else happened. We got a little distracted and went cleaning something else. And you know, while you waiting on the freezer to unfreeze, and as that shit started, as the freezer started defrosting and unfreezing, again, it was my job to go in there, scoop up the water, scoop up the ice, whatever. Okay,
Right.
so bam. Now this broth now is unthawing. And we cleaning with bleach and pine salt, but we smell piss now. And my mom and them, they go back and double check the bathroom, re-clean around the toilet, make sure ain't, you know, sometimes you could miss a spot. And so we still smelling piss. And so, you know, you go and follow your nose. And it was the broth. It was piss. A whole bowl of piss in the freezer.
Oh my God.
You understand me? So, no, I don't eat everybody's spaghetti. No thank. I told my son the same
I done
thing.
heard about that shit too. Never that.
You know. I heard the lady tried to do my uncle like that. They what they do, they take your man, you know. That's why my grandma said don't leave your DNA, your blood, that mean your blood, sweat, snot tissue over nobody's house.
Hell yeah. My man
If
from
you
New Orleans, if he comb his hair out at somebody's house or pick his hair out,
you wrap
he'll
that
pick
up,
up all
put it
that
in
hair
your
and throw it
purse, and
away.
you throw it away at home. Don't even let a piece of blood on a Band-Aid go. Dispose of your DNA on your own. Never leave it to chance or nobody else to get a hold to it.
Yeah.
My brother had a friend of his that was in the military with him. He left his old lady, and she put a root on his ass, and he didn't find it. He didn't find it to years.
They buried their drawers.
What happened? Somebody was working on his car, and up under the skirting of the wheelbase, she had a one of his T-shirts with a bunch of emblems and shit, you know, a lot of shit in it. He had got so sick, they thought it was something he got from the military. He had you know how them dudes, you ever seen when dudes get them big ass blisters on the back of their neck from shaving? He had that shit all over his head.
Was doing to my booty.
That shit was all over his head, D. All over his head and shit. They start calling that nigga graveyard. And when they try everything to help him with that shit, man. That shit be running pus, all kind of shit. He went to so many doctors, man, they couldn't do nothing, man. and then so he's getting his car worked on, and under the wheelbase that shit fell out. And he showed it to somebody. He said, "Man, somebody got a root on your ass." They took that shit to a root doctor, and that's what it was. When that lady reversed that curse, all of that shit on his head and shit healed.
So a curse can be reversed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
you return it to sender, baby. You return it to
Ah.
sender. You let that be your prayer. That anything that's
Yeah, you
formed,
return it to
attacked,
sender,
that you
or they can
return it to
release it
sender.
off of you themselves.
Yeah.
Cause that Daisy chick, damn, that chick, uh, she took it off me. I had to call and get some,
Daisy
You don't
some
bitch,
know
we
her
clean.
rebuke
name. You
you in
don't
the
remember
name
her
of Jesus.
name. You don't remember nobody else's name. You gonna
Now I
remember
know.
hers.
Now I know who. Now I know
Daisy
who we
bitch, we
talking
rebuke
about.
you in the name of Jesus.
Now I
Dude,
know who we talking about.
All your forces.
yeah,
Matter of
yeah,
fact,
that was crazy.
you better quit talking about that anyway.
Yeah, I'm finna, that shit can come in your house. So let's see, yeah,
Yes, a
hell
lot of
no.
unexplained shit be happening, man. A lot of shit, man. You know, uh, I, 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 I don't like. I ain't scared of much, but shit that I can't see that happen, I don't like that kind of shit.
Shit that you
Like,
can't
fuck,
explain how it happened. That's
there
me.
you go.
If
Fuck
I
all
can
that shit.
come with a logic on how,
Yeah,
I'm good. But when
there
I
you go.
can't come up with that logic, I got a problem with it.
I
All
believe,
right.
I believe my mother is really truly my guardian angel. I went to, I remember I was still in the game, and this one I was really, really moving a lot of weight, and I used to have this routine about how I get dressed when I get ready to go out for the evening, right? So I got that from my dad. You set out all the clothes and what you're gonna wear, lay your shit out on the bed, get your shoes, your underwear, and all of that shit. And I went and took a shower. I laid everything out, my belt, everything out. I had a black and gray and blue, black, gray, and blue sweater, a pair of black slacks, my black leather jacket, my black shoes, and this hat that I like to wear, right? Had my watch, had my belt. I lay everything out on the bed. I go in there and take a shower. I call my boy. I said, "Look, I'll be there about 45 minutes." He said, "Okay, cool. I'll make sure everything's set up. All you got to do, just go to the door. They'll be waiting on you. Pick up your package and leave. That's all you got to do." Gave me the address. I get in the shower, man. I come out. First thing I do, I dry off. You know how you drying your face off, and you look towards your bed, right? All my shit ain't laying on the bed no more. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, why my clothes ain't where I left them, right? I'm puzzled now because ain't nobody there. My wife out of town. Nobody in the house but me, D. I'm fucking shook. So I just grabbed
I
some more
probably would have
shit.
got a hotel that night, but go ahead.
Let me finish. I grabbed some more shit, get dressed. Right now I'm running behind. I called my boy and said, "Hey," his name was Junebug. I said, "Junebug, uh, I'm running a little late, man." He said, "You ain't made it yet?" I said, "No." He said, "Oh man." He said, "Don't go up there." He said, "Don't go now." I said, "What happened, man?" He said, "Man, listen, some fucked up shit happened. Don't go up there. Matter of fact, let me call you back." So I get off the phone. Now I'm sitting there. I'm just sitting in the car now waiting. He called me back. He said, "Man, it was a raid." He said, "Four niggas come through that motherfucker blasting." He says, "All kind of cops and shit right now. It's niggas dead up in there and everything." Been probably down there when all of that shit went down.
Right.
So things happen in life that has no explanation. I have no idea why my clothes wasn't where I laid them out to be. You
Right.
get what I'm saying? So it shook me to the core, man.
I mean, I just should. Shit.
I had things that I can't explain. D. I was driving into a brick wall one day, fell asleep. You know what we call the bridge, the viaduct. We call it the viaduct. When you come to a bridge, overpass,
Overpass.
they got that wall right there. We call it the viaduct, right? I done left the road. I'm headed at 60 miles an hour toward this brick wall, man. And all of a sudden, just at the end, man, the lights
It's the
hit
nick
the
of
wall.
time.
The lights hit the wall. The reflection shot back on me, and I was able to stop the car, man. I don't even know how.
Thank you, God, for protection.
I'm telling you, man. Another time I was coming from Crossett. You know how dangerous that road is, D. 2-lane highway. I left the road, man. Went all the way down in the ditch, come back up. An 18-wheeler had started to hydroplane, and the trailer was sliding toward me.
I think you told me about that.
And I was, man, I see this trailer go past me. And I was able to get back up on the road, man. I was just shook, man. I pulled over to the side, and the sheriff, he had got apparently got a call about it, what had happened. He stopped me. I said, man, I'm just tired, man. I've been working so many hours. I said, I live right up the street. And he let me go. But there's no way I should have missed that whole trailer, man, that done turned sideways and coming at me.
Look at your dad now hitting the trailer. You know, that trailer, they could have went up under that trailer and took the whole top of that car.
Is it me or did? Okay.
I had a little red neon. Yeah, absolutely. So it's just things I've been, man, I'm telling you.
Lean to that, I say lean not to your own understanding.
Telling
You ain't
man.
gonna understand.
You
Some
left
things
Yeah,
just ain't
so
gonna understand.
it's real. And Anthony, when you get a break, ask Austin. He has some stories to tell too. Lots of them.
Oh, I can't wait.
So yeah, ask Austin.
Hey, y'all got a 6 o'clock.
Y'all pray for Austin. He under the weather right now. You know, you got little kids.
All right,
they
you
come
freezing
home
too.
sick and the whole house
But yes,
gets
sir,
sick.
we understand, man. Get at us. We all finna get off. I just wanted to come on here and just touch bases, New Year. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I'm back, y'all. It's so glad to be back, man. I miss y'all.
Same,
Likewise.
homie.
About y'all, man. But, you know, I was just dealing with,
Life
family.
be
Well,
life,
we here
bro.
for you. We here for you.
Yeah. I
But
miss
yeah,
my
glad to have you back, man. Love you,
Definitely
man.
miss you,
Stay in
Kirk.
that, though. This,
Definitely
you know,
miss
it's
you.
all good.
Yeah, I love y'all too, man. I'm glad to be back, though.
Glad to
Good
have you
deal,
back.
good deal.
We
Definitely
miss you.
miss you.
Hey, y'all
You know
take
how
Man,
you
we
care.
be
do it.
missing you. You must got to
Hey,
listen to
Hey,
them old episodes
got
you
you.
ain't on, because we be talking about you. Man, what Kirk
All
is,
right,
man?
y'all. I'm gonna
Kirk
play a
is this.
video or two, and then we up out of
I'm like,
here.
if Kirk was here, I would even be having my
More
back
things
would
to
even be
come.
against the wall.
Y'all know
Kirk
how
would be
we
agreeing
do.
with me.
I'm gonna
There
play
you
one or
go.
two little videos, and
So
then we
yeah,
up
your
out of here.
presence was definitely missed.
Well, hey,
Peep
y'all
this
take
out.
care. Y'all take care,
2026.
man.
Hold it down, Cook
Okay.
Alert.
All right, good night.
Night, Kirk.
Later.
Good night.
Peace.
Tricking on women is not a flex. You a grown ass man paying a grown ass woman to like you. What type of shit? Because if all it takes is for you to dangle something shiny in her face or throw some money in her, do you really think, like, it's a lot of niggas with $40. It's a lot of niggas with $100. It ain't tricking if you got it. Bullshit. You only tricking because you got to. She don't like you. Women do not require money from men that they like. I done did some wild shit in my life, but I ain't never paid for no coochie. And no, taking a woman on a date is not tricking. Because if I take you on a date, I just take you on a date. And don't fall for that provider shit. You provide for your lady, not these goofy bitches who struggling in life and won't just say that. Like, bitch, we all struggling. Better tell that old go pick up a shift. Shit is hard out here. You lucky you got the date. Like, just ask yourself this. If you didn't have to come off no bread for shorty to give you some play, would you? Exactly. Tricking is only for 3 types of niggas: the ugly niggas, the old niggas, and the niggas that's lying about some shit. Leave that to them niggas. You gotta earn me, little mama. What K-Dot say? This dick ain't free. I mean, baby. But honestly speaking, them type of women don't even reach my, don't even pop up in my radar. I personally don't have those experiences. Cause if you too rooted in ego, I'm not even really gonna give you the time of day. If you only see what's on the surface, then you ain't for me no way. I might entertain it just cause you pretty though. Oh, she pure ego. I'm finna lie. Oh, I can't wait to lie to your ass. I'm so goddamn petty. Shit, I hit shorty with a, what you doing Tuesday at 2:37 p.m. Let's go to Rue Chris type shit. On me, I got you. Be all gassed up too. Oh, you finna take me to dumbass. Oh, I can't wait for the day for somebody to ask me to pay their phone bill. I can't wait. That's gonna be an hour-long conversation. Oh, fuck.
He having a
So
little
y'all
too
know
much
we still
fun.
gonna be on that. You know what I
He
mean?
he full of shit. That's why he was talking so long.
Right,
Yeah, try
right.
to
That's
educate
He
y'all,
having too
man.
much
It don't
fun.
take, if a
he was
woman
full of
like you,
shit. That's
yo,
why he was talking
it
that
don't
long
take no money
about
to get her,
nothing.
yo. It really don't. It really don't. And I
Well,
said
it
that on
still
one of
ain't
our
tricking
shows
if you
I was
got it.
rewatching, and I was trying to explain
I
that if
think my
she
thing
like
done went
you,
out. Can y'all hear
you ain't
me?
got to do all that.
Yeah, I can hear you,
It's when she
Anthony.
don't like you
Oh.
that you have to do that.
Anthony,
I did the
So
YouTube thing.
let that tricking shit go.
can y'all hear me?
You know, unless that's what you do. Fair exchange, no robbery.
I'm gonna say this one time
Can you
only,
hear?
ladies. Your maintenance is your responsibility. I ain't paying for shit. Not your hair, not your nails, nothing. It's not a man's responsibility to take care of your maintenance. It's yours. And if you can't afford it, then wear your own hair, your own lashes. Wear a clean face with no makeup. If you can't afford your maintenance, that's a you problem. That's not a man problem. Stop making yourself look like a fucking fool asking men to pay for your maintenance that you can't afford. If you're broke, go get your ass a second or a third job. And what are we really getting out of it? Some smelly poom poom that you done gave to another man for absolutely nothing? Because every woman that's banging on a man to get her maintenance done got another man that she's getting that maintenance done for, and she giving him the cheeks for nothing because she really likes him. If you really like a man, you're not banging on him for him to get your hair and your nails done and all of that stuff done. There's real women out here who just like a man and want his time, companionship, want to be cuddled, want time with him, for him to pay her attention, to listen to her, to talk to her. I am so sick and tired of you greedy nincompoops out here asking, begging men for things all the time and trying to pretend you're some fucking queen. Where's your castle? Where's your lineage? How you gonna be a queen coming from a single mom? Queens knew who their dad was. Fuck you talking about?
You know, I mean,
Nah, can you hear me? D.
these are just things that's
We ain't
out there.
bringing
Like
this
I
But
into
we
say,
queens,
talking
2020.
cause
about
we
it,
we
so
we
we
daughters of the Most
speak
High
on it.
God.
We ain't bringing
We
that
Question:
boo.
queens.
should a woman move in with a man, or should a man move in with a woman? Let's see what she has to say.
Look, the moment that you let that man move in with you, you are now the man. You can just consider yourself the man of the house, baby, because you're already in your masculine energy. Men should not move in with women, and that's just that on that. It don't matter if he's paying the house note or paying all the bills. You're never going to be able to change that dynamic, because the moment that y'all get into it, y'all break up or it's over, you're going to tell that man, get out of my house. You're going to be telling him to get out of your house. And so you ain't got to explain yourself to me, because I get a lot of, oh, it was best for us. I was the homeowner first, and it just made sense for us. Okay, Brandon. Okay, just gonna start lining yourself up. Okay, line your beard up, because you're still the man. If it's that imminent for y'all to live together, let that man put a roof over your head. And that just is what it is. So I hope that this is temporary for y'all, and that y'all can start looking for something together, because it doesn't matter it doesn't matter what your reasoning is behind it. That man is in your house.
I've always
And
had
that's
questions about
why
that
I
subject.
preach to all the brothers: get your own.
What if
Yeah, I
she
tell my
owns
Have
the
son
your own.
that.
Because
house?
at the end of the day, whether you paying them bills, whether you paying the house note, the rent, at the end of the day, that's her shit. So
My thing was
Well,
acting up. Can
speaking
y'all
of
hear
get
me?
your own.
Yeah,
Every
yeah.
man should have his own. I
But
was
Can
what if
taught
y'all
she?
hear
that.
What
me?
So
if
if you
she?
don't
I
have a
can hear you,
father
AJ.
figure
Mine had
or
asked us
nobody in your
earlier.
life to tell you that,
Black.
every
What if
man
he
needs their
owns
own.
the house?
So get your own.
But the man on
All
now.
right.
No. What if
And
the woman
let's
owns the
see.
house? Like she inherited it,
This one
or
I'm gonna say this one
He
time only, ladies. Your maintenance.
what if
played.
she
That one played.
owns the
Okay.
house?
The fact that there's men out there who go on dates with women and expect them to pay or go half is crazy to me. And this ain't even on some simp shit. This is just like traditional real man shit. If I'm dating a girl or I'm courting her or whatever, she like leave your wallet at home. You know what I mean? Leave your wallet at home. We out. It's on me. It's so bad. Like if you tell a girl, yo, like leave your wallet at home or I'm gonna pay for it, like they're shocked. Like that's not how it's supposed to be. Like what the fuck you mean? Nah, cause guys, and then they'll say nah, cause guys, you know, they be asking for money or they'll tell me to pay half or this. I'm like, what? I got the reservations. I'm paying half. I mean, I'm paying the whole thing. I'm picking you up. That's just me. That's just grown man shit.
I
like that.
never believed in that 50-50, especially on going on dates.
See, here's what men don't understand.
The
That
50-50
you
thing.
may pay for the first date, and if we vibing and we go on date 2, 3,
I
and
just feel
4,
like if a
by
man
date
is
4 and
taking
5,
a
I
woman
may want
out,
to pay for it.
that should be
I may pay.
he
Black,
should
are
pay
you
for
able
it.
to hear
You
us?
know,
I don't think Black can hear us
I
I'll
don't
feel
think he can
weird
either.
with a woman paying for
because he's talking
it.
like he's talking to himself.
Yeah.
That's just me. I'll feel weird.
Look, I've been on TikTok
So
talking to
no,
myself, so I know
I
what it
don't
looks like.
believe in that 50-50 going on a
I meant
date
to
or a
tell you
woman paying for
earlier,
the date.
me and my baby went viral
I
on
got a
TikTok.
problem
We
with
got
that.
200
You know what I'm
something
saying?
likes.
I wasn't raised like that. I
Okay,
wasn't used to seeing
you
that.
gonna have to find me,
So
man.
that's not something I
I'm
support.
A_J
But hey, y'all in the new
Howard
time,
on
new generation,
TikTok.
Okay, I'm gonna
that's what
find you.
y'all do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Do
Kirk
Yeah,
it.
Black
still up.
can't hear
See,
us.
I ain't
look,
tripping.
Kirk, can
That's
you
what
hear
y'all
up?
do. I'm just not with it.
Kurt, can
I
you
hear
hear
So,
us?
ladies, if you got a man out there that got to go 50-50, that may
Tanya,
not be your
And Black
thing.
ass
So
just
you may need
who
talking.
to,
is Tanya?
you know, get out of there.
That's what I want to know. Who's
I
these
don't believe in
people?
that 50-50.
Tanya said you. So
Let's
Tanya, you
Tanya,
can
see.
can
hear
you
us.
hear up?
And
Sound check. Black
let's see, Black.
can't hear up.
Black cannot hear us.
Okay.
No. Tanya said, yeah, she
Just
hear
throwing some
up.
things out there for the new
I'm gonna say
year.
this one
Hold
time
on.
only, ladies. Your maintenance is your responsibility. I ain't paying for shit. Not your.
Heard that one.
Always playing.
This is
Ladies,
a
your
one
My
man
maintenance is
show.
toothpaste,
your
but
responsibility.
speaking
But
of
this is the
maintenance
last
though,
one,
my
I
toothpaste is
believe,
The
$50.
fact that there's men out there who go on
is going to be this
Yo, what's
one. Here we go,
$50?
y'all. And
My
ladies,
toothpaste.
I want y'all to listen up
Because I
Is
want
it?
both
on
flavors.
this one.
I got a mint
This
flavor and
is
I got a fruit
for my
flavor.
ladies.
But this shit.
Hi guys. Every single time a new man enters into a woman, she becomes less emotionally available. The term hoe phase might come off as a strong phrase for some people, but it describes a period of many modern women's lives. And unfortunately, it relates to a very real reality about dating and relationships today. The majority of girls grow up and are thrown into a world that values them for their beauty and sexuality without them having to actually put in any effort. This causes an inflated sense of self and places an extreme importance on the need of being wanted and desired. So women start leading with their sexual alter ego. They start equating their value to their sexual desirability. Just a few decades ago, girls would use their innate maternal and wifely skills when getting a quality man to commit to them. But now that all standards on social conduct have completely come off and sleeping around is more socially acceptable than ever before, a lot of women have fell into the trap of self-gratification and impulsive pleasure with complete disregard for its consequences later on in life. Sleeping around for women in their youth is way too easy, and it's hard to respect something that comes too easy. Even from a biological and evolutionary standpoint, a life of sexual escapades with multiple men without any kind of emotional involvement is the antithesis of the female mating strategy. In other words, a woman sleeping around goes against natural law. Scarcity creates value, and girls are depleting their value by making themselves too easily available to men. They don't realize what's waiting for them at the end of an exciting 10 years or so. They're met with a ruined reputation and a slaughtered self-image. All of their encounters with men has led them to believe that all men want is one thing and that all men are the same, because her perception of men is now extremely skewed. For men who are looking for a woman to date or marry, understand that if her past is a trail of failed relationships and one-night stands, it's safe to draw a few inferences about whether or not she's really even worth your time. Women bond with the man they sleep with, and they develop an emotional connection, which is absolutely necessary from an evolutionary perspective. But this ability to bond stops coming into fruition when she repeatedly treats sex as nothing more than a physical need to fulfill, with absolutely no emotions involved. This is why you have women who can treat sex so casually now. If you're a man, your early 20s are a time when you start at the bottom, and you need to work to make it to the top by building yourself as a man who's attractive to women. The last thing you should ever want to do on this journey is participate in the rampant hookup culture with women who don't look at you as anything more than an addition to their notch count. This is the advice I give to all men. Resist the temptation to try to have a whole phase of your own, because it will throw you off your tracks like nothing else. Find a woman who values you for yourself and build a lasting relationship on the strong foundation of trust and love. So until the next video, I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Okay, Anthony, say something. I mean, AJ, say something.
Can you hear me? Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
So I'm unable to hear you guys. Hold on. I guess when Kirk hung up, everything went bonkers. Hold on.
I can hear you, but you can't hear me.
Let's see. Yeah, because I sure can't hear you guys. Hold on a minute. Let's see. I'm going to bring Anthony to the stage. Anthony, say something.
Hey, Anthony, I
I can't hear you either. Okay, I guess when Kurt hung up, something went down.
AJ, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
That's cool. We synced in.
Okay. Yeah, something went down.
We locked in, my nigga.
Yep.
Shout out to Lachelle. She's
Yeah, that's one of my childhood friends
on the chat,
Lachelle.
checking in with us.
I appreciate you.
I need to see what's up with my sound. I don't hear AJ.
Latanya. Somebody
and,
said don't add her to the chat. Who is Latanya?
And Anthony.
I don't know.
See.
In the comments.
Let's see. I don't know. When Kurt hung up, it's like the volume went out.
But no,
So
I was saying, you know, they
I'm gonna
be
try to
acting
log
like
in through my phone.
when you handicap because the lupus
And then I'm gonna go out
and
and try
my
to come
teeth
back in. Let's see.
and malnutrition and stuff. I have to buy my toothpaste from behind the counter.
Okay.
And it's $50.
$25 for each one.
Because I was wondering
It's
why
like
you
I was
guys were
telling the
silent.
lady, one flavor is fruit and one flavor is
Let's
mint.
see.
I told her some days I be wanting fruit, some days I be wanting mint.
Okay.
Sometimes you know we feel like a nut, and sometimes you don't. You know,
You don't.
I can hear you now.
Yeah, but
You
now
can
it's an
hear us
echo.
now? It's an
Yeah.
echo,
Not a
though.
bad echo, but it's an echo.
But yeah, it's $25 a tube.
What's $25?
My toothpaste.
Yeah, see, the key is on that. Okay, but yeah, the lady talked about that. You know, it's just things that we went over through the year. That
I
I'm
was
just
talking
kind of
about
did a
that
quick
video when he was
recap
talking
on.
about your maintenance. When he was talking about the maintenance
Oh
the woman
yeah.
have.
I was like,
You know, I
do.
have to keep my nails done if I want them. If I want to grow them long, I got to keep the hardener on them because if they don't, they'll detach. So that's a part of my maintenance. You see, my toothpaste alone is $25 a tube.
And as long as you can afford that, you're doing good.
I can't.
That's
Black.
Shit.
Who is Latanya?
That's your maintenance.
I can't.
How you
Nigga,
can't?
I mean, I can. Don't get it wrong. I'm getting it done. Glory be to God. But if a nigga want pussy, he want. I'm sorry, Lord. If he want to have sex, and he come along, I need a helpmate, just like he gonna need a helpmate.
I don't think
I said,
when did
like you
dating
talking about, if he
becomes
pay, what I
we
was
have to
trying to
be
say
helpmates.
is, if we go on the first date and we go on the second date, we vibing. By the third, fourth date, hell, I may pay for us. See, men
I
don't
don't want you
understand and
paying for it.
realize that. But men don't understand and realize that though. Women, we will
But
be
why
willing
is
to do
paying
that.
for a date such a prideful thing, but not paying for a woman's hair and
But
nails.
not asking, but asking for sex. But
I've
asking
never
for
been a
sex,
hair and
you
nail
don't want to
person.
pay for a date. You don't want to
I
pay for
don't
no
even really
nails or
want you to
nothing.
pay for my
But you
hair and
can
nails
ask
because
for
I can pay
sex,
for my hair and nails. I
right?
need
But
I
you
you
to
don't
can
pay the
ask
ask for
me
water
for
sex.
bill.
sex though.
I
I don't
don't
like
ask for
that
sex.
part.
I never
Don't
asked
ask
for it.
me for sex.
I wasn't one that's walking around here begging a woman for no sex.
Okay, let's put a pin in that. Who is Latanya?
Where she at?
Why you can't add her to the thing?
I, let's see then, so y'all can text and chat. Michelle, you can actually join if you wanted to, but yeah, you can do that. Yeah, we can text. Can we text on here, y'all? Hold on. Let me reply to
I
something.
have a
I
hard
can't
time doing
see
it.
it unless I
I can
pull it
see the
up on my other
comments. I can
phone,
see the chat that AJ did. I can comment in that chat,
but
but
not
I
the
can't
Facebook.
chat on the live chat thing.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I can't. The comments.
Maybe
I
let me
can't
see.
see it.
Maybe if I go to, I think on YouTube you can. I mean on Facebook you can. So I'm gonna go to
Oh, okay.
Facebook.
I was
Hold
saying
on.
because on YouTube I can't. That's where I be going. So maybe I need to try Facebook because on YouTube I cannot.
All right, I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
reply to her. Yep. Okay. Yeah, yep, I can reply. But I don't see Lachelle in here. Interesting.
Yeah,
I
that
can
is.
see her
And
on
coming in
our
here.
on the whatever live we're in, on the what is it? The StreamYard, I
The
see it.
Facebook.
I could do it on Facebook.
And
You
we can
see,
see it, but where is Lachelle texting from?
I think
she's
Lachelle
on
maybe
Facebook.
YouTube.
It say Facebook, but when I went
She's
over there,
one.
I didn't
That's
see the
my
text. You
childhood
see her
friend.
text
Michelle is
message?
my childhood friend.
Oh, okay. I
I've
don't
been
see her
knowing her
comments
since
on the Facebook.
ninth
I
or
see
eighth
it when
I
I
don't
grade.
go back
see
to
it.
us on the live. But I can't see it on the Facebook though.
But yeah, like I said, I think I was scarred from watching other people back in the day. But the hair and nails, I never been a hair and nail. I'm gonna get your hair and nails did person, because like that guy said, you getting, I don't know. The hair and nail thing just never been me. Um, Now, like I say, if it's a special occasion, birthday, holiday, special event, we're going to something special. Yeah. But just on a regular, you wake up and on a Saturday morning you want to go get pampered and do your nails stuff. It has to be something that I'm in
Why
support of,
not
not
though?
just
Cause
getting
that's
your hair
self
and
In
nails
care.
did.
support
I
of
just
is
never been a
crazy.
hair and nail man.
That's self
In support
care.
of is crazy. What you mean in
Self-care is
support of?
that's right, self-care. That's for yourself to take care of yourself.
No, I do agree with that. I do agree
I
with that.
agree.
I don't believe
I
in
agree.
a man having to do my hair and nails because I can do that on a regular
Right.
basis. I need you to
And
get on
take
you.
myself out to eat.
Yeah, I need you to get under that car and fix that motor.
No,
Yeah.
do some
I,
work. Do some
I,
work around here.
I need you to change that
I supposed to
carburetor.
be more than just Hazel.
Don't worry about the nails. I need you to
I need
fix
you to
the
do some work
engine.
around here.
Don't worry about the hair and nails. I need you to get that engine working
I
on
mean, and
that
then
car.
and out here the
Change
way
your
we
oil
move, we
tank.
be with the movers
Yeah,
and shakers. So
financially or manually, I need you to get it done. Don't worry about
the
the nails. I
Man,
can do the nails.
the wife has a celebrity nail tech, and we exchange favors. So she got somebody that does her nails, so I don't have to pay for the nails. That's a special occasion. But just a woman, 2 weeks, I got to go get a fill in,
fill
or
in.
I want to get my hair and nail did today. I never did that when I was dating.
I upgraded from that. That stuff I had my high school boyfriends do. When we get grown, I need you to take care of real stuff. I
Like
can do my
bills.
own nails. Nails was cheap back then
I
too, so
mean,
it
on
wasn't
the
even a big
cool, why
deal.
do people need helpmates? You should be everybody grown, and you should be able to take care of everything yourself. And
But
if
you
anybody
also,
do
Understand
if
that
you,
anything
don't
if
for
make
let's
you,
me
think
it could
about
be
it.
just
Think
because they
about it
want to.
though. Think about it. If you single, you are doing everything you need to do to take care of yourself.
Right.
You are.
So why do you
And
need
then
help?
so here's the thing. Here's the thing about that though.
If I'm good by myself, I can do bad by myself, right?
Right.
And here
And you
you
can do
come,
better with
right?
somebody.
Right. I can do supposed to be able to do better with somebody.
Better, right.
So that's why you need the help.
Mm-mm.
That's
You take care of
upgrade. That's
you, he
iron.
take care of
That's
him.
iron sharpening
Y'all get
iron.
together, then when
No,
y'all start building more
we take
shit,
care of
then
us.
y'all
We
chip
take care
in.
of us. That's
Uh-uh.
iron sharpening iron.
I mean, once you guys submit to each other and it becomes a relationship, of course, it's the man's
Yes.
job to take
I
over.
want to ask
But
them.
when
You
y'all
don't ask no
first getting
man you just
together and
met. You
trying to
ain't been
date
on
and
no.
you asking for
Y'all
hair,
ain't went on
nails,
but 2
and
days, and
bills
you
being
asking him to
paid,
pay for.
you
You wouldn't even
using
ask
that
him
man for
for
his
no
money.
bill money. I wouldn't ask him for nothing. Even if I had an emergency come up, he wouldn't know about it till after I had already handled it. Because I just met you. It ain't your business, your problem, or none of that.
I think if
You
There
you're
know,
you
if I'm
go.
immediately
just
going into a
Okay.
dating you.
relationship needing
That's what
help,
I'm talking about.
that's a rescue mission. That's something else. That's different. I think
That's what
we
I'm
Yeah,
talking
see
you
of
about.
a
want to
But
be
you
trans. I
have
think we
saved.
women
see
out
I
here
already.
come from.
that
I
think
come
just
from. Go to
because
church. You
y'all
want to
messing
be saved.
around
I think
that you're
You
we're
supposed
know.
to
already
start
talking
paying
about
her
in the
bills. That
aspect
ain't
of a
how that shit work.
relationship.
I
When me
don't
and Asia
want.
be
Don't
talking, we be
save
talking
her.
about in the aspect of you're my man. It
Yeah,
ain't. I
my man,
don't.
my
I
man,
don't.
my
Because I don't
man.
logically think. I started talking to a dude the next week. You need to be doing this, then the third. So I
Well,
don't
he my
logically
man.
think
But it's
that.
women
You
out there
ain't my
that do that.
man either. You ain't my man either after the first
Right,
week.
yeah. So I be already thinking of the aspect of you're my man. That's when I be talking. That's where my mind be at.
Okay, you talking like you was saying 3-4 months. Y'all say we're
Yeah,
exclusive.
he my
We
man.
are
Yeah,
definitely
we.
exclusive after 3 or 4 months. We ain't gonna even hold
Yeah,
you.
especially if we sprung.
After
Okay, so what about if y'all
three
start
months, you been hitting
screwing,
it. You are my
no commitment
boyfriend. Stop
made?
fucking playing with me, please.
You guys start messing around, having sex, no commitment made, and you probably 3 weeks to a month, y'all ain't had no serious conversation about what we're doing, whether we dating. He's obligated. You feel comfortable enough to ask him for something just because y'all had sex?
Are we talking about 3 or 4
Nah,
months in?
No,
and we
we're
ain't
talking
had no
about like I say,
conversation.
about 3 weeks to a month, and y'all having sex though.
If we're having sex, my comfortability has gotten very comfortable. I'm not gonna hold you. If we're
Right, if
having
I'm
sex, I
being
done got
naked in
extremely
front of you.
comfortable. I done got
Even in
extremely
the even
comfortable
in
after
the
sex.
even in the hookup culture.
After sex, I'm loose. We're comfortable. Yeah, we're not timid. We're not scared. We're not nervous to ask for shit around here after sex. It's very comfortable after sex.
Yeah.
We
Three
done got
weeks,
very
2-3
personal
weeks
after sex.
in, y'all have sex. You should be able to ask him to pay $700-800 to get your car fixed.
Or at least give me half.
Cause you having sex, right?
You asked a rhetorical question. I gave you a rhetorical answer, sir.
Cause you
At
having
least give me
sex.
half. At least give me half.
That
Mine.
ain't how that work.
At least give me
Mine.
half. That has sent me through the
Mine.
roof. Cause
You
on
can
God in heaven,
ask,
like, huh?
I don't know. Like I say, all that really depends on, with me, it depends
Because
on how
what's
connected we
crazy
are.
is if we
Because
done had
I
sex and
understood,
we've been talking for over a month, and my fucking car break down. I'm telling you, my car done broke down. And you hit me with the, ugh, that's crazy. It
Man,
be
that's
like,
fucked
God
up.
hey,
damn.
hey, that
And you
text
got
message,
another car. You got a whole nother car sitting
that
over
meme
there.
with the guy
You can't
texting,
drive but
damn,
one.
that's fucked up.
That's
You
fucked
can't drive
up.
but one. You got a whole nother car sitting over there. Hell no.
Cause,
You better get
cause
the fuck
no,
away from around me.
And I'm not being funny. That's why women are selective now with they only fucking with certain type of niggas with certain type pedigrees with certain type of bankrolls. Cause I don't
right.
that
Cause a
whole
real
damn
nigga
that's
ain't gonna
fucked
go
up.
for
That
that
mean
shit.
that
So
only
yeah,
mean you
they
ain't
have
got
to
it.
get the ones that's gonna go for that. And you're
Yeah.
right. And that's why men are very selective about who they men like George say all the time. Men are becoming more selective now who they mess with,
Yeah.
because if a
Well,
woman out the gate come
George
out,
is on the other side right now. So
What's the other
we're
side?
gonna talk about him.
look, if a woman come out the gate
He don't fuck
with
with
her
us black
hands
women.
out,
Okay.
that's a
We
turnoff.
got Wanda
She
looking
don't
ass.
like you. She
Right, with your
don't like
Wanda
you.
looking talking ass, my loud talking Wanda ass. Yeah.
Ain't it? She
Ain't it?
don't like you if
I
she holding her hand out soon as y'all meet.
got called George. Where is George? Why ain't he here?
I'm hoping ain't nothing happened to him while he over there in
Where's
the
George at?
islands doing whatever he doing,
On
Oh,
what
laying,
island? Where George at? Did I miss
laid
that? Where
up.
he at?
laid up. Why he
Later.
over there laid up?
And what island? Where Georgia at? What's the tea
I
with
don't know.
Georgia?
I don't know about the island. I just know he laid up.
Yeah, he laid up. I've been chatting with him. He been showing me little pictures and videos. He over there getting to know the other side, the other race, the other, he
Is
doing his
he?
Right.
thing.
Is he out the country?
Nah.
May as well be if he ain't.
I mean, but he
Black
in the new right. He in a whole new world.
black
He's
folks
in a
might as
whole new
well
world.
be.
But yeah, ladies and men don't move in with women. Y'all need to leave that shit
Oh,
alone. Get your
that's
own
when you could
shit.
not hear us. We were
2026, get your
talking.
own
You couldn't
shit.
hear us. We were asking questions. What if I own the house? I need to sell my house?
You need to make it
I own
temporary
it.
or you redo the deed. You redo it.
Oh, and add your
Oh, you have
name.
to.
You have
Well,
to
I
add that
mean,
name on there.
you have to buy that half up off me. We got to
Then
put some.
you
We got
most
to see
definitely
what is the
gonna
Now,
you
deposit
coming
if
cost to
he
down
put
with
laying
that
if he
in.
half.
laying that wood right,
You coming
Huh?
down with
and y'all
half now.
married, and you respect him and see him as a good leader,
But that sounds like I'm doing it
Right.
for your
But he
ego.
gonna if he all that black, then he probably paying a mortgage by himself.
right?
So I need to
But he got to
transfer the
make sure
deed.
before
I
he
need to
just
transfer the
100%
deed to
paying
the
that
house that
mortgage
I
by
own.
himself. He need to make sure that his name is on that goddamn deed. We finna redo this shit.
Now here's
So
what we gonna
so
do.
my thing
Here's
is, if
what
I
we gonna
transfer
do.
that
I'm gonna keep
deed,
my house and I'm gonna
yeah.
rent it out and I'm gonna get a passive income off of my house. And then me and you gonna go get us a house together. But I'm keeping my house. I'm gonna make some money off my house, baby.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, that's a good idea.
that's a
We
good one.
could turn
But
this
like
to
she
an
said, her
Airbnb,
question
some
was, what do
shit.
we do if she own the house and they decide that this is where we gonna stay? If they decide that's where they gonna stay, then he need to be marching down there. They gonna redo that deed because a woman will put your ass out in a minute.
Yeah.
A woman quick to say and they quick to sing that Johnny Gill shit. And nah, no, I don't put that on no man to be
Oh,
living with
I'm
no
glad you
damn
brought up
woman.
Johnny
And
Gill.
women the same way.
I got an idea for the podcast, and I hope you go for it. We need to start having like you a DJ. We need to start having like some music trivia, some shit like that going on, some fun. I wanted to talk about that too when I first hopped on. I feel like on the podcast we be having some heavy discussions where we end up kind of bumping head. I like when we laugh, when we
Right.
joke. I like when we ha ha and we really kind of like kiki about certain stuff. Uh, I feel like we should start doing some stuff like that, music trivia, joking around
But
sometimes,
that's
just
what
add a
me
little
and
more
AJ was
fun.
trying to do for Christmas and New Year's Eve. But when I hit the chat, people was like, "Nah, we chilling." So I told
Yeah,
AJ we
Christmas
just gonna
had
chill.
got
But yeah,
family.
that's what we
Christmas
wanted
and
to do.
stuff
We
get
just
real
gonna
family
show out
oriented
and
on my
clown.
end.
But yeah, we could pick like the last Wednesday or the first Wednesday of the month and do that. We'll make it something dedicated. And I don't think they'll take us down for playing a snippet of music or something like that. I think we just can't play X amount. I think you get a warning
Like we
before
could
they
do
shut
like
you
guess
off.
that song.
Yeah, just something like that. Just some music related. You the DJ, so that'll be right up your alley. Just adding some like fun and laughter to the thing. We need to cut some of the tension sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, we had already thought of that. I just don't know how the music thing will work. But we gonna try
I
it. And if
think
they cut
we
us
gotta
off for one
it's like
show,
we
it ain't
can
no big
do
deal.
so many seconds before there's a copyright infringement, I believe.
Yeah, I would want to say before 30 seconds or whatever. And then we'll have to pick the
But
genre.
you wouldn't play
And
30 seconds of a song. You don't play it, you ain't gonna play that much if you want people to guess it.
Right.
right,
So you
okay.
wouldn't play for like 4 or 5 seconds.
Okay. All right. And then that way, y'all, I guess we'll start chipping in on prizes then on that day. We'll chip in
Oh,
on
I'm down for
prizes or
that.
something.
Shit, this sounds
Whoever
like a
wins the
plan.
most. But I don't know. I guess we'll start out with a trial and just they guess the song and we just tell them they won. And then as it get on certain holidays, we'll give
Yeah.
away stuff. So we'll put it together. We'll
Mhm.
somebody put together the put the list together on how we want to do it. And we'll pick 80s trivia, 90s trivia, name this artist. Cause I'm gonna know all of it. So I have to be the
Or
DJ
even
because
like music history facts. I'm gonna send some ideas. I'll see what you think about them.
Yeah, on how to put
Mm-hmm.
it together,
Like, what
format
did
it.
this artist get arrested? What artist
Mm-hmm.
was sitting in a car with a tranny and got arrested? Like,
Yeah.
That's a couple of them. You say an artist though?
I was just saying,
Or an
I'm being
NBA
silly,
player.
but I was being
Eddie
serious
Murphy.
like that. For example, like just Messy T, but music wise, like just some stuff like that.
Okay, something messy with it. Okay.
Yeah, that could bring
He's
out
so
topic of
messy.
conversations like silly, just
Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah.
what rapper was held over the balcony by Suge Knight, just like stuff like that,
I
like stuff
know.
that.
Vanilla Ice.
Mm,
Ice, baby.
Anthony know about Vanilla Ice?
I actually love me some Vanilla Ice.
Oh my goodness. Yeah,
With his little
from the
cute
home from
self.
building houses.
No, what's his movie? He had one movie that Cool as Ice. That was my movie.
Damn, I ain't even heard of that. UHA?
No.
Y'all never
We ain't
seen
heard of
Cool
that
as
one,
Ice?
Anthony. You
And
just
we
must
See,
were
be an
look, well, we
AJ.
was
topics like that
there.
bring up conversations
We
like this.
probably
Cool
was
as
there when
Ice.
it came out.
Ain't it?
Cool as Ice. I love that. I was obsessed with that movie when I was
I'm out of
young.
Oh wow.
YouTube that or something.
That's when he was
Cool
kind of
as ice.
hot. He had that cool ass haircut, and
Yeah,
he
that
was
look
almost
what's
still
going
kind of
to the
sexy.
side. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch that.
Cool as
I'm gonna
Ice
have to look that
is
up.
a cute movie.
You
It's a
just
cute
on there
romantic
crushing here. Your
movie.
little ass was over there hot in the ass and crushing off that
Mm-hmm.
white
There
boy.
you go. There
That
you
lust
go.
and spirit.
Ain't it? Just seeing it all day.
Mm-hmm. Cool as Ice was my movie.
But he cute. He was cute. He growed up to be cute too. He
He
growed up
was. He
now
not no
though.
ugly man.
Yeah, he growed up now though.
Ain't my
Yeah,
cup
he
of tea.
doing. He was doing something with houses.
Cause I heard that. I seen that.
I
Still
like
got
the
that money
fact that
rolling in. He
Lil
ain't no
Jon
fool.
got a show about
Yeah.
doing something with houses.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
See?
That must be something new.
He be designing. He cold let it on that show.
See? For example, how that conversation done turned out like that.
The vision.
Mm-hmm.
Write it down. Black. Make it plain.
Shit. Let Anthony. She lusting over Vanilla Ice. She just messed my head up. I thought she was pro
I'm
black.
lusting over that, man.
And
Black just be talking.
I bet she liked. I bet she liked New Kids on the Block.
And Matthew McConaughey. Don't play.
Matthew can get New Kids
Y'all
on the Block.
crazy.
I wasn't too hot about.
It's a lot. No, what's that one? Ben Affleck. George
Oh,
Clooney.
because I loved him in
Baby,
Daredevil.
come on. Don't play with it. Don't play with it.
Y'all crazy.
They-
Y'all crazy. We gonna have to do that video with them white men be beating them black women.
We ain't gotta do that because I like my coffee black, baby. I ain't taking it no other way. Straight drink
Oh,
like
okay.
that.
No, look,
Okay.
what is
I just
that?
making
Black
sure.
coffee,
'Cause
no
shit.
sugar, no cream.
No sugar,
Black
no
coffee, no
cream.
sugar, no cream.
But yeah, don't let no y'all. Yeah, we got the ideas. We just need to
Put it together.
run it through,
2026, we
format it,
coming
put it
with something new.
together, and flip things up. 2026, put it in the mix. That's what's up. And yeah, I'm gonna find out how many seconds I can play because I hear people. I'm thinking too, it's the frequency because the people that get away with it, the music be real low, like in the background, and they'll just say, "I
Mm,
don't own the rights to the music," but you hear it low in the
Yeah, they know how to
background
mm-hmm.
finesse
because
the
it's a
system.
DJ from New Orleans
It's
that
a
be going
loophole.
live all the time, and I don't see how he don't get beat because when I used to try to do it, we were getting beat, me and my homies. So
Flag after flag.
yeah, he doing something. I don't know if he had to pay something. I probably need to hit him up and ask him, but he's from New Orleans. I'm gonna ask him how do he get to go live, and they don't.
You said
But he
cool as
playing a lot
ice
of
is
New
the
Orleans
movie.
music, so a lot of times that music isn't
It's
copywritten
not mainstream.
or registered like talking about.
Yeah.
So I'm
Oh,
just gonna have
okay.
to see what songs to play, what to get away from. But I'm gonna be wanting on those trivia things. I want to do something like the 80s and 90s, and I want to play some like Levert and go back and get some Total, and songs like that to make you guess. Some Monicas. I want to do
Okay.
stuff like that too. So we gonna
Some
work something in. It'll
brownstone.
be like we'll
Yeah.
either do it on the first Wednesday or
Look,
the
so
very last
702.
Wednesday of the month.
Okay.
Yeah. But on that
You
note,
bring me
y'all,
AJ some
WV,
brownstone. You know, DJ Black be surprised by my
some
music tonight.
SWV.
yeah, Brownstone, SWV, Men at
702.
Large. Y'all don't know nothing about the Men at Large. The
I
Rude
know something
Boys.
about Men
Y'all
at
don't know nothing about
Large,
the
the
Rude
Rude
Boys. So
Boy.
I'm gonna
And then
educate y'all too while we
and
going
then
down this musical
do that
journey.
I'm here
gangster lean,
for it.
that
I love a musical
DIS.
education.
That DIS, gangster lean.
Listen that.
Now, Men at Large, you lost me there.
Okay, we got the music people on here. That's what's up. Everybody is musically inclined. That's cool. That's so yeah, that should be good. That should be good. Send the ideas and we'll put together something. Go on other sites, get some ideas on how to make that night, work. And then I want to promote it like soon as we finish the podcast. Before that, we start promoting it then, tagging,
Yeah, for the next
um,
week.
right, inboxing people and letting them know that we have a music trivia or whatever thing coming up. Because at one time I wanted to learn how to do that Family Feud because I think that would have been cool, but I ain't figured out how to
That's
do it yet.
fun.
Oh yeah, Family Feud will be fun.
My
Yeah,
church does that.
I got to figure out how to do it. But yeah, that's a cool one. So yeah, we gonna like have fun. Will get intense and curse each other out and all that for three
Yeah.
of them, and then on the
But I
last
love when
one
we
we'll
laugh and shit, when
mellow
we
it
can
out.
laugh it off and like,
Yeah,
and,
yeah,
you
because
know.
we be going ahead. People be on here thinking
It's
we
all
hate
in
each other. We
jest.
mad. We like hell. We just
Nah.
passionate about our opinions.
And be on here
Ain't
next
Yeah.
nobody.
Thursday
We
like it
don't
never even
hate each
happened.
other. We just passionate
Look,
about our opinions. At the end of the day, you are you.
Yeah.
But we just voicing our opinion passionately. You know, but yeah, gang. On that note, we out and I'm working on our new intro. So I didn't play an intro today. I got a new intro coming, so I didn't play nothing today. It's just the coming off of the holidays and trying to get back in the swing of things. But yeah, the new intro will be in for the weekend, and so next Wednesday is gonna be a new theme song playing. So
Are you gonna
we'll
send it to us
have
and let
that.
us see it, or you want us to be surprised?
It'll be a surprise. I'll tag all y'all early and we're probably gonna come on early that on that night next week too.
Okay, big.
Yeah, probably
all
come
right.
in like 15 minutes instead of the 30 minutes. And I'll make sure everybody on Austin under the weather, right?
Yeah, he's under the weather.
Yeah. Uh
And we
so
gotta get
prayers be
George
with
for
Austin,
being
man.
booed
Starting
up.
the new year off under the
Okay, and
weather.
George
That's
out
not
the
a good
country
thing.
apparently.
But
He in the
Shake back.
cut.
It felt good seeing Kirk today.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
really did. Kirk came back. We lost that. And George can't talk. He probably got a mouthful of cat or something. I don't know.
Ooh,
But George
Uh,
can't
uh-oh.
talk right now. So
That
hopefully
round.
next week he'll be on here, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to George though. Enjoy yourself, homie. You only live once, man, and let's hope that this
Man.
is it. You know what I
YOLO.
mean?
YOLO.
okay.
Austin, get better. Shout out to Kurt, man. Keep your head up. It's all good. AJ, man, you touched us tonight. You showed different sides, and you and Anthony never cease to amaze me. When I think y'all are at your peak, your apex, you expand more. So um, we needed that segment because you saw when you were talking about your pain, the your situation, your illness, the viewers start spiking up. So they need
Mm.
to hear things like that because it's a lot of people struggling with the lupus and the arthritis and things like that. So
And you are
we
so
might want to
strong,
work that
AJ.
into
So
a
your
segment
strength can definitely peek
one
through with
time
that.
too, and let you kind of have the floor. But I want the research on natural things,
Mm-hmm.
um, as well as the
Man,
drugs. But I know they can become addictive, and then you have to switch
I
them.
did a
And
Donald Trump. We know we were talking about Donald Trump. I told the doctor, I said, they told me take a drop of bleach every day and I'll be healed. I'll do it. So if they tell me do that, you tell me I can't stand the taste of something else.
yeah,
Come on now.
and then I like the fact that you are trying other things. You're not just waiting on the drugs. I like that because, like you say, you starting from within. And I was speaking with a doctor, and that's what the doctor said. She said, actually, I was with Lotus, and she said the normal doctors, the average doctor, they don't treat. They give you the drugs to just cover up the pain,
Surface.
cover up the symptoms.
Band-aid.
Mm-hmm.
Band-aid.
Band-aid, put a band-aid on it. She said she wants to find out what's the root cause. So she's starting from, like you said, within, trying to see why are you having panic attacks? Why are you getting fluid? Why? You know what I'm saying? She wants to know
Mm-hmm.
why. The why. Not
Mm-hmm.
let's
Mm-hmm.
just treat what's going on. Let me give you this
Mm-hmm.
drug to take off the fluid, but we're not finding
Mm-hmm.
out why you're getting the fluid. So
Mm-hmm.
when I heard you say you want to start with yourself from within and work your way out instead of putting things on it, that was deep. That was deep. So yeah, and people want to hear that. So I want to have a segment when you talk, because when George at first went through his situation with his drug thing, and he had a segment where he talked about addiction. He talked about bipolarism. We need to talk about lupus and arthritis and what it does, so we can have a segment 2 on that, where you open up the floor and just kind of break everything down and let people know
Uh-huh.
what you're going through, how you get through it, what you're currently doing and what you're looking for in the future, and what other alternatives is out there that that certain Medicaids and bullshit, like you
I'm
say,
trying that
insurance
okra
is
water now.
not
I'm on
letting
okra
you
water
do.
right now. I'm trying okra water. I'm just trying to get rid past the slime. So I bought me some pineapples and got a juicer, and I'm gonna try to see if I get past the slime because I
And this
tried
is
it.
for pain,
And
because my
the
main
okra
thing
water.
that bothers you guys is pain. You can get high blood pressure under control. It's the
Mm-hmm.
pain. What are
Man, let
you
me tell you
doing for
something.
pain?
The grapefruit with that high blood pressure. Ooh, the
Oh
grapefruit.
yeah.
But yeah, the pain. See, you gotta treat pain like a blessing. Pain is a blessing, though, because when you look at it, it's your body's way of telling you this area is worth hurting. This
Mhm.
area, something is going on. This area needs attention, and that's your body's alert system. You know,
Right.
the pain when you the pain of pain or something is what sends you to the emergency room. See, and so you got to put some respect on that pain and appreciate it and see the blessing of it. Because if it had not been for the pain, what if you didn't feel the pain and you didn't know nothing was wrong and you didn't go
Right.
to the doctor and you didn't see about it?
And so then you have to find that area where it's hurting. You have to treat that area.
And you have to treat that area.
So then you want to take
If you
take
can't
down the
raise your arms
inflammation.
above your
So
head, you need to work on raising your arms above your head. If you can't do range of motion with your joints, you need to work on doing range of motion with your joints.
with your what?
With your joints,
Right.
taking them in a circle, a full 360. Your
Cause that's what we
leg,
used
your
to say. My
ankle,
grandmother suffered from arthritis
your
so bad. We
hands,
used
your
to say all the
wrist.
time, you don't use it, you'll lose it. You don't use it,
You
you'll
don't
lose it.
use
Yeah,
it,
when
you
she
will lose
said
it.
bone on bone, I got quiet in a bitch. I'm like,
Yeah.
I
My
could
grandmother
imagine
had that
that
bone on
shit.
bone. But by then she was much,
It
much
hurt
Oh
with
my
every
older.
step
God.
I
So
take.
there wasn't too much more mobility she even had the strength to do. She really even we'd be like,
Okay,
get
It,
on your
they
it
knees,
have
hurt.
don't move
some
it. She didn't
pill
give a
that they
damn.
be advertising that they say grow your or put cartilage back in between those bones.
A
I see
pill,
that on
the
TikTok and
glucosamine.
everywhere.
That's what Kirk was talking about, the glucosamine.
Oh,
But
okay.
see, what you got to do with glucosamine is start taking it before your stuff start degenerating.
Once it's done, that you can't do
Yeah.
that.
And it could probably help. Here's the thing. Like, you got to be careful with things like glucosamine and calcium because it'll strengthen your bone, but it also
cause the plaque in your arteries to harden.
Even
So
coral
you know,
calcium.
It's a give and take with all that. It's a give and
yeah,
take.
the calcification. That's what plaque in your arteries is. Calcification. You see. And so you got to be, you know, so delicate balance the way God made this body. You got to put some respect on it.
Yeah, it's something. But I gotta make sure that shit, I like this knowledge, so if something start happening to me, I know how to jump up and take care of it. So we're gonna have you doing a segment. Just let me know when you're ready and we can advertise that and you explain to people, because I know quite a few people that's going through the pain, the joints, the lupus, and that would be something if they know they're finna get educated on that. You know, come with videos, send them to me,
Right.
and you know, at least 5 or 6 videos and knowledge on it, or charts and different things like that, meditations.
I
So
got
when you're talking about them, we can put them on the screen, different things like that. But that's definitely something I want to
a
tackle, because you
graphic.
don't
If you
know
want
how
a
many people,
graphic,
you probably do, that's struggling from lupus or have that arthritis or that lupus pain. They say is just something totally different.
it's something different. Yeah.
Mm.
See, it's a constant pain,
Now I used to
and it
hear
don't
that
go
people with sickle
nowhere.
cell had a pain like that, something similar too.
You know, and you know, my favorite question is, well, how to describe it? Is it throbbing, aching, dull, pins and needles? It's all of the above. It's
All
all
at
of the
one
above.
time.
All in one time. If I talk about, you know, if
Yeah.
I have to close my eyes to tune in, and I tell you, okay, well, right now my sinuses are bothering me, so I got some issues. My face, when I massage the muscles in my jaws, I realized how sore my face was. So that's another sign to the muscle under the category of lupus, because that's what polymyositis is what I have. Okay, and that's what the lupus is causing me to have, right? So you got the muscles in my face. So okay, then and then you talk about my neck, how my shoulder is hurting all the way from my shoulder all the way to the middle of my chest. I thought it was my heart. It was on my left side. I went to the cardiologist. I made her run all kinds of tests on me. I web medical MD, Google MD, and she ran out and she said, no, it's not your heart. So now I'm at the orthopedic. That's why I'm getting physical therapy. I've got arthritis now in my shoulder. But at the same time, so then there goes my if I keep going, I can tell you I'm literally hurting from head to toe,
Mm-hmm.
you know. But God is good. You know, the
Right.
fact that
All the time.
I've been making lemonade out of lemons all my life, man.
Yeah. Strong woman, strong black woman. I
But it
salute
ain't
you.
about being strong, Steve. You not people. I ain't got no choice. I can't retreat. God keep
And you
waking me
can't
up
and
every
you
day.
can't surrender.
That's the green light. God keeps saying keep going, because if He didn't want me to keep going, He wouldn't wake me up and give me these visions and make me meet. You see.
I got a feeling in the next year or two, you're gonna shake back. You're gonna find something because you determined, and that's what I
Oh,
like.
God
So
turn it, man. You just don't even.
let's keep going.
Ah,
Um,
He turned that thing around. I can feel it. I feel it in my bone now. What they say, them
you can
dried
feel
bones
it in my
don't hear
bones.
the word of the Lord.
But
Hey, hey.
all that, y'all, let's get out. But yeah, just some ideas we throw up for 2026. We're gonna be in the mix of
Yeah,
I'm here
2026. So
for it
keep
for
the
sure.
ideas rolling. Send the videos that you guys want me to edit when it's your
cool,
topic, and you know we're gonna get it going. We're gonna stay on
cool,
top
Already.
of it. And on that
cool.
note, speak on the podcast 2K26. We're gonna be in the mix. And on that note, we out.
We
It's
out.
happening, so we might as well speak on it.
Holla
Appreciate
at
the
your
team, panel, everybody for
girl.
coming out. Happy New Year to everybody. Wish you guys have a prosperous, successful, and healthy rest of 2026. And on that note, we out. Shout out to everybody that was watching. From Lotus to Brashando. And if you guys are in Shreveport, you need to look up Bishop, I guess. I think he's a Bishop, Brashando Satcher. Y'all go check out his church. He has quite a few followers. It's kind of hip hop, but it's hip hop with a twist because he's preaching in the name of the creator, but it's fun. So y'all go check him out, Shreveport, Louisiana. And on that note, Lachelle, and like I said, in the whole panel, Kurt, everybody, Anthony, AJ, George, do your thing, but holler at me so I can make sure you doing good, bro. Hit me up. Austin, get better. And on that note, y'all, we out. Y'all know how we do. Peace.
I'll let you girl.